Hey, terrific. I'm just going to get something to eat.
Oh, you like that, don't you, faggot?
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Oh, you like that, don't you, faggot?
Let's do it!
All right, let's do it. It's Friday. I wish I knew how to quit you. Oh, we're both pushing buttons at the same goddamn time.
I had a thing going. I was doing a...
You had something going?
Like that, don't you, faggot?
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Oh, those guys are fags!
Say it was like a triple thing.
I know, I'm sorry. It was a little low in the mix. I didn't really hear it, and then I hit this.
It's Friday! Friday! It's Friday!
And welcome to the Opie and Anthony program on XM Satellite Radio.
Hello.
The ONA virus spreading across America. Thank you, XM. It was a huge, huge day for XM yesterday.
Oh, just huge.
It was huge.
Huge.
XM being featured on The Apprentice, that's a nice hit.
Kept me awake.
For the company.
Kept me awake. Made me watch it. I had to tune in to see ELO on TV. And Lee Abrams.
Lee Abrams, who looked really, really high and didn't say much.
Donald just looked like he didn't want to deal with Lee.
Huh?
The Donald looked like he didn't really want to deal with Lee.
He doesn't want to be bothered with potheads. You think
Like
Donald
ELO.
hangs out with potheads or talks to potheads ever? He doesn't have time for that.
ELO looked like a contestant on the show.
Yeah, he really did.
ELO didn't even look like a real, genuine, executive. He looked like a contestant, like they should have, maybe Donald could have fired him at any moment.
I have a feeling there may have been a little meeting behind the scenes.
Really?
Yeah, Donald Trump is always looking for that executive type.
Well,
That young go-getter.
Hope we don't lose ELO to the Trump organization.
With the perfect hair, the perfect makeup, the
Perfect makeup.
suit.
They put so much makeup on ELO. I was cracking up from the first shot. He had the Ronald Reagan going with the rouge. They did one close-up on him, and he had so much rouge on his cheeks. It was that typical, remember what they used to do to Reagan? They just rosy up his cheeks. They did the same thing to him. He was wearing, eyeliner. I don't know what the hell they had on him.
Yeah, they were trying to, I don't know.
Gussy him up.
Yeah, they gussied him up all right. So the show in general was interesting, I guess.
I didn't really get the whole challenge behind this one. And I understand Trump is looking for executives, somebody to hire.
Right.
For his organization.
Hence The Apprentice.
Yeah. How does that tie in to writing a song and being able to pick out a talented music artist? I mean, that's like taking a band and then saying, all right, put a presentation together for this car company. You know, you wouldn't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, it didn't make sense on a few levels, I guess.
And annoying as shit, that woman on the crutches. Just watching her gimp around.
Well, she's going to win the whole thing.
Just throw her out and get a bitch that can walk. The door opens, here she comes, hobbling through. What happened to her leg?
She broke her leg as part of The Apprentice. They were doing some skating thing with the Islanders.
A skating thing, and she breaks her leg.
She broke her leg. She started The Apprentice this season walking fine.
She was fine?
And then with one of the things they had to do, she broke her ankle. And now she's hobbling around for the rest of the season.
They probably told her, look, you'll win, just don't sue us.
She's going to win, or the black guy's going to win. I don't know the black guy's name.
Black guy was almost out yesterday.
I know.
Last night, whatever.
He fucked up a little bit.
Fucked up.
But they all fucked up.
The whole goal was they split into two teams, obviously.
Sorry,
Oh,
Anthony.
no.
I'm way too distracted. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Let's go to Rob on Long Island, and then we'll get back to what you were saying. Go ahead, Rob.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, Rob.
Hey.
Yeah, it might be just me, but didn't Elo look like Christopher Guest last night? Liza Minnelli's ex-husband with all that makeup?
Christopher Guest?
Not Christopher Guest, David Guest.
David Guest.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Christopher Guest
Yeah,
was in
fuck it out,
Spinal
guys.
Tap.
All you had to say was Liza Minnelli's ex-husband.
No.
A little bit.
Elo looked fine. It was too much makeup on him.
Well,
But he just looked like Elo. His hair looked okay.
Well, that was the new haircut.
And next to Lee Abrams, anyone.
Did Lee Abrams even know where he was?
No.
The mad scientist.
Did he say anything?
Barely. He barely said a thing.
He kind of sat there. And
he looked like he was petrified that he was on TV.
Yeah. They showed some reaction shots of him just kind of looking up at Trump while he was talking, and he just looked like he didn't know where he was. It's fantastic.
I gotta love XM. Jen in Philly. Jen.
Hey, boys. How you doing?
We're doing
Hi.
good, Jen.
I just wanted to say Elo is hot. I do him.
Wow, you're an ELO fan, huh?
Oh, I never saw a picture of him before. I love him. I think he's adorable.
Aw, didn't he look like a little kid in a suit?
He did.
Can you believe that's like one of our bosses? He did. It was like, my girlfriend was saying, if you take him out of that suit and just put him in like frat wear,
yeah,
he just looked like a college kid.
He's the young go-getter.
He certainly is.
I believe he's younger than us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's running the entire company.
Yeah, he's the guy.
All right. Well, Jen, would you like to have an affair with Elo?
He is married.
I am married. I couldn't do that.
Why not?
Why not? Who's looking?
Yeah.
Who's looking?
He's married. You're married. You keep it all on the QT.
I was raised Catholic. There's that big guilt factor involved.
Ah.
Elo.
Hey, buddy.
You want something for?
There he is.
You want something for the side there? We're trying
Do
to.
I want something for the side? I could use a throat lozenge right now, actually.
What's the matter?
Oh, we had a big party here last night. So.
Oh, hey.
Did you guys have a viewing party?
Oh, yeah. That's what you do. You have a viewing party.
That's what you do.
You have a viewing party, and then we did a show that's on. Actually, it's airing next hour on XM200 all weekend, where we had Jade here and Levi here and some lady from the I can't remember, Stacy, I think it was, from Apprentice Season 2 was here, and Lou Brutus interviewed everybody, and we told stories of what actually happened when the cameras were off and what scenes they deleted that they didn't show last night.
Right, how they edit it to make it look a little different.
Behind the scenes apprentice.
Yes, there you go.
And that's going to be on 200 later on this morning?
Actually, yeah, it's a 3-hour block. There's an hour interview with Jade, an hour interview with Levi, then there's the After the Apprentice show that actually airs every 3 hours on XM200 this morning all the way through Sunday night.
Hey, Elo, I guess the Trumpster was making the rounds on some of the XM channels yesterday.
Yes, he was.
Besides ours, because as I'm driving home, I'm going through the decades, right? And I hit on the 60s.
He was there.
And it's Flash Phelps, is that his name?
PHP.
PHP. Yeah, Flash Phelps. He's, one of these 60s jocks and does the whole act. He's pretty good at doing the whole 60s radio type feel and sound to it. So he's got Trump on, and he's interviewing Trump. And I guess one thing he does is inducts people into, like, this little club he's got.
Yes,
the Flash
PHP Club.
The PHP Club, and you got to recite this little thing.
Yeah.
And Trump agrees to it, not knowing that this fucking pledge goes on forever. It goes on forever. So Trump starts out with a good sense of humor. And he starts going, and then it just kept going on and on and on, and then he's supposed to make some wacky sound at the end, and Trump didn't do it. So finally, at the end of this thing, Flash goes, well, Mr. Trump, thank you for being here. He goes, well, thank you for having me. And then you hear, like, they didn't turn the mic off, and you hear Trump go, oh, that was a rough one. I was cracking up. Oh, my God. He's like, oh, that was a rough one. And Flash was like, hey, what do you mean by that? Like, being all zany and stuff, and then goes into, some fucking old 60s Twiggy song or something. Did Twiggy sing something? Surf music.
Strawberry Alarm Clock.
I don't know.
Buddy.
To Sir with Love.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what the hell they went into, but it was so funny. He goes, ooh, that was a rough one.
So it was a huge night for XM. You guys had a viewing party. Anyone get drunk? Any good stories behind the scenes?
Not any good drunk stories here. I think everybody was just too exhausted. It was so late. So, but,
yeah.
But no, it was good. It was fun. It was really weird to sit down and watch the show with everybody. So
you did have a lot of makeup on, Elo.
I did have. They did cake it on quite a bit.
They over-rouged your cheeks. You looked jolly.
And you had mascara on.
I had little line stuff in my creases of my eyes and all that stuff.
Yeah, and then a lot of just like base on your face.
See, now it all makes sense because we remember you coming by the studios here in New York with the brand new haircut. We're like, all right, what's up?
What's going on?
That was back in May.
What happened to the bowl cut? All of a sudden, he's got this fancy Haircut.
And what, the place was half built or something? I said they like threw a couch in front of a wall that had a hole in it because like they're still pulling wires.
Huh?
No, that was our Jazz at Lincoln. Those were the studios at Jazz at Lincoln Center. You guys have seen them now that they're finished. They don't look anything like that.
Yeah, they weren't even done yet.
No, they weren't.
You see the sheetrock was up.
How about our boy Gary Hahn with all the logos in the shots?
Yeah, I noticed that. Like every shot had some type of XM, like a little glass statuette. There were mic flags. There were just signs. Every door had XM on it.
Yeah, it was actually getting a little bit embarrassing because it was like there was so much. It was like, Gary, ease up on the logos, dude.
Every shot. But one of my favorite parts of last night's show was when they were actually going through the songs, and Donald Trump was rocking in his limo with a Mi-Fi, with his head bopping, barely. You could barely notice, but his head was a-bopping to the music.
It was awful. That reaction shot. He wasn't listening to those songs.
No, it's just like, Donald, bop your head up and down.
Yeah, we're gonna show the Mi-Fi, then we're gonna get a reaction shot from you.
Yeah.
He didn't hear those songs.
Give us that just bit into a lemon face and bop your head up and down.
Let's take some phone calls. It's Les in Ohio. Les, come on.
Yeah.
We got a good energy going. Let's go.
Yeah.
You're on the radio. Let's go.
Oh, boy.
Hey, when did Ron Jeremy come to work for XM?
A lot of people were commenting that Lee Abrams looked like Ron Jeremy. I guess he's heard that a couple of times.
Yeah,
yes, he has.
Let's see if Eric in Jersey has something. Eric?
Hey, when is Lee Abrams going to start touring with Grateful Dead again?
Yeah, Lee was a big hit.
That's why I took him on the show.
He was a huge hit last night.
Everybody was on the message board there last night during the program.
Yeah, they do that on Whackbag.
Yeah, they had like a little viewing thread going, so you watch the show and comment on it, and there were some pretty funny comments coming in about Lee and you. Because some guy was just doing screen captures the entire show of you and Lee talking to each other, and I'm sure they'll be photoshopped later on in the day.
Of course. Let's
Let's
say hi to Mike in New York. Mike?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, you were great, man, last night. But, dude, if you had another haircut, I don't understand how much younger you can look. Dude, you look fucking young.
Yeah.
Well, I am young. I mean, that's the thing. Everybody thinks
I know. I mean, like 8 years old young.
8 years old in your dad's suit or something.
You do realize we have like a Doogie Howser running XM, right?
Yeah.
And with the rosy red cheeks.
Elo started radio when he was 8.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Child prodigy.
He's a child prodigy in this business. Mike?
Mitch Fez. Just want to let you guys know.
All right, thank you, Mike.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Fezzi's doing just fine. Ron Fez on right after us. Brian in Ohio. Brian.
Yeah, I've been reading some of the SEC statements. Who is Eric Logan Toppenberg? And why'd you drop the Toppenberg? What's the deal with that? Do you throw in a K? Maybe you say, what's up? What's the real name of Eric Logan?
Well, it's just like Opie goes by Opie, and there's another name for Opie, as we all know. Actually, Eric Logan is what I went by, but Toppenberg is actually my real last name.
Yeah, that's not a good radio last name.
Right?
Logan's a great radio last name. Logan. Eric Logan.
They're not going to like Toppenberg in the red states.
No, the red states wouldn't like that at all.
You look like you should have been sitting next to like a ventriloquist with that much rouge on. You look like a mannequin.
Jesus. Right back down to earth after your big party and celebration last night, Elo.
Comes crashing down.
Yeah, I love the part on the show where they had the music playing from the brand new musicians, and they were taking phone calls while it was playing on XM Cafe, because I was just waiting for Ramon. They took some listener calls to critique the music.
That's why we couldn't be in on this thing.
No,
we didn't know anything about this until like 2 weeks ago.
Of course
they didn't
not.
want our pests getting involved with their big day on NBC.
And you guys made the decision to pick the artist that was more, I don't know, conducive to XM Cafe.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, actually, I was like really dreading the decision, and I was Lisa and I talked about it because it's totally subjective. I mean, some people could agree that it was right or wrong based upon the music, but I got to tell you that when they screwed up the channel lineup, that to me was like, you know, you made a presentation, you have the wrong channel lineup. It's like going to a Pepsi presentation and having Sprite on there or something.
Yeah, yeah. I noticed you were a little put off by that. And wasn't that poster itself really cheesy looking?
Yeah, it was horrible.
It was like some kid's Photoshop project.
It was horrible, by the way.
Yeah, so your decision was pretty easy.
Yeah, it was. And I tell you, I mean, here's something that nobody knows this story yet, but I'll tell you guys. When we were done shooting what they call resolution, where we actually told what team won, we went out in the hall of that room. And when we went out in the hall of that room, they had the losing team, which had Randall and Rebecca and Clay on it. They had come out, and the other team had already gone because they went to the helicopter to go right around Donald. So they came out, and Rebecca's hobbling, you know, on her crutches, and she goes, "Oh, nice to meet you." And then Clay's like, "See you later." And Randall looked at me, and if looks could kill, I'd be dead. He wanted, like, "I want to rip your head off."
Really?
He just called me because what they didn't, you know, we called them out into the resolution. And actually, in the room, they didn't edit it. They cut it out. But Donald actually asked who was responsible for marketing, and Randall goes, "I was, sir." You didn't see that part in resolution. You obviously see it in the boardroom. Yeah. But you know, he was just like, you know, "I want to kill you," and it was. I remember looking at Lee going, "Uh-oh." So I had to like go out the back door. So.
Well, you just called him out on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so, you guys want to play some audio from the show real fast?
Of course.
You got time, Elo?
Sure, buddy.
All right, here we go.
Today I want you to develop new talent in another very sexy industry, the radio industry. XM satellite radio has a value of $9.5 billion. Has 150 channels and millions of subscribers. With so many stations, XM is constantly on the lookout for new musical talent to boost its brand. For your next task, you will audition a variety of unsigned singers and then choose the artist you feel has the most talent. Then you will write an original song and supervise all creative aspects of producing a record. Your song will play live on air for millions of listeners on one of XM Radio's premier stations, XM Cafe. You'll have access to professional musicians and producers to help you. The team whose song best fits the format of XM Cafe, as judged by the XM Satellite Radio executives, wins.
What a great commercial right there.
Great.
Holy crap.
That's a commercial. Great commercial, but the concept itself, to have junior executives writing songs, that was a little odd to me. As I watched them, I'm going, that's like having a band trying to do marketing. Very difficult.
Yeah, it was. I think the whole point was they were trying to find talent. That's why they started with, you know, at the model at the Trump Model Agency, and they're like, you know, we got to have somebody who knows how to find talent, and it really was, you know, all these tasks come down to really execution and presentation. That's really what they come down to. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, the sales tasks are like that, but when they call these subjective tasks. When they have a subjective task, it comes down to how they present to the executive team, and really how do they execute the task. And obviously, I think, you know, the team who won executed and presented much better.
Yeah, the other guy didn't seem to fit the format.
No, I mean, they didn't show you before they actually went on the air. They actually performed for us in the room before they actually put them on the radio. But they took that part out. Yeah. And when Levi came in before Jade, Levi came in and they had a keyboard set up in that small room with about a 400-watt speaker. Oh. And it was like right next to Lisa, and it was about the size of a small car. And he was playing this small little keyboard, and all you could hear was the keyboard. I remember looking at Lisa going, the guy can play piano, but I can't hear a word he's saying. And it was just annoying loud. And Carolyn was just like shaking her head and rolling her eyes the entire time. I'm like, this is not good for this guy.
Yeah, I like the big presentation. They wanted to have the other guy. What was his name?
Jade?
Jade.
Oh, did they walk in with a grand entrance?
Yeah, they wanted this big grand entrance, and the chick there on the crutches wanted to do this big grand entrance for him, kind of talk him up, hype him up, and then just have him in the room. So now you know everything about him, and he makes his grand entrance. and the other guy on the team, Clay, just screwed it up completely. In the middle of her talking and giving him the big talk up, he opens the door and lets him in the room. So now she's like,
that Clay has some issues.
Boy.
We get to talk to him later on in the show today.
Oh, we do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good, because now I've seen the show, and I could rip him apart.
All right, very good. Let's say hi to Bruce the Trucker. Bruce?
How you doing, boys?
All right,
hey,
Bruce.
Hey, Elo, you brought back some memories of when I was younger watching Babes in Toyland with all that rouge on my... Hey, I thought Rebecca was hot.
Yeah. She is cute. Actually, I got money on either her or Randall to win, by the way. I really do.
Randall the black guy, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought, but I'll tell you, funny. I obviously knew what team lost, and I've known for a while. And if you remember the early part of the season, his grandmother died.
Right.
And they let him go to the funeral. I looked at my wife and I go, "Oh my God! I mean, I just killed the guy whose grandmother died." They keep shooting. I was feeling a little bit guilty, but I'm glad he didn't get fired because I really think Randall is the best one on the show. I really do. Him and Rebecca are both really good.
He's a Rhodes Scholar too.
He's very smart. You didn't see him present a lot, but I mean, in the meeting that they didn't show, which was actually like the pre-meeting, kind of the meet the executives, he asked amazing questions. I mean, that guy is really, really smart.
Right. Okay. Let's say hi to Rich on Long Island. Rich.
Yo, what's going on over there?
How are you, Rich?
Not too bad. Listen, I think you guys keep comparing, the executives trying to pick a band like musicians trying to do a presentation in front of a board meeting. I think what they were trying to do this time was trying to figure out who had the most creativity on the team, because a lot of the time these hard-ass, stupid guys go to college, they have no creativity on their own.
That's a good point.
So I feel like these guys are trying to find the creative aspect on these people, because a lot of times they're bringing different aspects of business presentations.
Yeah, see if they have any creativity.
Yeah. Elo, do these groups have help writing the song from someone?
Yeah, they actually were provided a songwriter, which you didn't see, and obviously a big producer and session musicians.
So they came up with a basic song, and then the songwriters took over, basically.
Yeah, basically they kind of said, well, what do you want to say? What's your message? And you saw some of that, and then the songwriters kind of helped them, hone it into whatever they wanted.
Yeah, because even though the songs were kind of hokey in general, they had something to them. So I'm like, all right, they're getting help from Sony or somebody.
Yeah, and I can't remember the producers in some of this. I mean, I'll tell you, the guy that played drums on, I think it was Jaday's track, actually was like Sting's drummer, and he was great.
Yeah.
So I mean, they were real big time musicians.
All right, we got another clip from The Apprentice last night. We meet Elo in this clip.
Oh.
Great.
Good to see you.
Great to see you.
Great to see you.
This is Levi.
Levi?
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Levi. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm Lee. Novi.
Lee. No.
Eric Logan, Executive Vice President for XM Satellite Radio.
How awkward.
Executive Vice President.
Executive Vice President.
Very
embarrassing to introduce yourself. I hate it when you do that in meetings. Go around the table and introduce yourself. It's like, ugh.
Executive Vice President. Executive Vice President.
He said that a few times in the past.
Yeah, he got that out without a glitch.
No problem. Kevin in Boston, what's up?
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
Good.
Yeah, I just, every time I saw Elo, I pictured if you threw a little diaper and some wings on him, he'd look like those little Cupid doll of those cherub angels.
Cherub angel?
I can't wait for the Photoshops on Whackbag.
Oh, yeah, they've been working very hard over there.
All night long, right? Let's say hi to John on Long Island. Hey, John.
What do you say, fellas?
What's up?
Yo, Lee Abrams looked like Captain Insano from Billy Madison.
Captain Insano?
Punch it out.
All right, very good. All right, more audio here. This was the big moment for Elo on the show last night. Elo passes judgment on the teams. So the two teams were working with these new artists. They came up with the song. And then I guess the songs were played on Lou Brutus's show there. He did XM Cafe for the day or something.
Yep.
And then now Elo has to decide who wins, right?
Right.
Here it is.
They both made great records. They both made great records.
Yeah, I mean, I like them both. I just think one song was better for XM Cafe than the other.
Hello, folks.
Welcome to XM, Donald.
Let me ask you, how did the teams do? What'd you think?
Welcome to XM, Donald.
What are you supposed to say? I don't know.
Were you nervous? Be honest.
Oh, dude, yeah, I got to tell you, you don't meet him before that. They don't want you to see him or talk to him before he walks into the room. They want it to be totally natural. And I said to the producer, I go, well, what do I say when he walks in? He goes, well, just welcome him to XM. And I'm like, well, that's a good idea, so I'll do that.
Yeah, he's one of these guys that is bigger than life, too. So when he comes into the room, you're seeing him for the first time. You've got to be just a little freaked out inside.
Yeah, I was.
You can hear it in his voice because we know Elo pretty well.
Yeah, I was.
Hello, folks.
Welcome to XM, Donald.
Let me ask you, how did the teams do? What'd you think?
I think they did well. I think they produced 2 really good records. And I think that, there is a clear winner between the 2.
Oh, really?
Yes, there is. Well, we're really excited. We'd love to bring the teams in and let you know our thoughts.
I'd love you to do that. Thank you.
Great. Bring them in.
Very dramatic.
What's going to happen?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Go ahead. I'd love to hear this.
Capital Edge, I really felt that when you listened to this record, I knew who Levi was. I felt that it fit Cafe very, very well as well. Excel, we thought that the presentation, you had a great story to tell, and we were looking forward to hearing it, and we really weren't quite getting that story from the artist into that song. There was a little bit of a disconnect from a couple of the callers that called in that didn't understand why a record that was produced that way was actually on the Cafe.
Who won?
The risk that the Excel Corporation took was a big risk by creating a record that may not have been consistent with the musical format of XM Cafe, and they printed the wrong channel number in front of our entire executive team.
On the other hand, Capital Edge created a great record. The smartest move that they made was making a record that fit XM Cafe. Clearly, Capital Edge is the winner.
Yeah.
There you go.
Man, you know how to speak. Elo knows how to talk, man.
Almost, Elo, almost sounded written down and scripted, one little part of that.
Well, truth be known.
Yes.
Actually, that was all just kind of right. There was no scripting of that. The part where I had to actually tell the team who lost, I had to overdub that about 5 different times.
Yeah, I was hearing the sound was a little different.
Yeah,
didn't sound like the same room.
Exactly. They couldn't get the timbre right to match it because they have so many mics in there, and they actually stick a mic actually in your tie. It's a tie that's actually inside of your tie knot, and if the words get chomped up or something, they send you back in the studio to recut the line.
Recut the line, and you could kind of tell looping.
Yeah, that's what it's called in the industry.
Right, absolutely.
Eric Rabinowitz.
That's also what you did. That's a term for caddying too.
The looper project.
All right, let's go to the phones here. Let's say hi to Johnny in Queens. Johnny.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Johnny.
Hey there, Jenny.
Opie, Anthony, knockoff Jimmy. Elo,
Canal Street. Jimmy.
If I lifted your arm over your head, could I snap a walnut in your mouth?
Oh, I see what he's saying. One of those Christmas soldier nutcrackers where the Red Rouge thing is really taking off.
John in Glendale.
The red.
Whatever. John.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey, we're on with Elo here.
Yeah, when I was switching through the channels, I thought I was watching the end of Big. When I saw Elo. Punch it out.
You're getting killed, man.
Oh, I knew it was coming.
You're getting killed.
The end of Big.
All right, just to wrap up this whole thing, so then they have to go in the boardroom, the losing team, and Clay gets fired. We're going to have Clay on the show a little later on this morning, but here's some audio.
Clay, Rebecca told me she couldn't work with you again. Other teammates of yours told me they couldn't work with you again. Allah said it. Adam said it. They were so happy when you left that team. You're supposed to be creative, but no matter which team you're on, all you do is create problems. Clay, you're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired. Elo, you're fired.
Yeah.
Elo, are you going to be working for Donald Trump in the near future?
I don't know. I mean, you never know. I mean, he's a nice guy. He's a smart man.
You're going to jump ship, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. I love XM. I don't see me jumping ship anytime soon.
Did he make any offers?
He has the perfect answer, no matter what you ask him. It's always positive. It doesn't politically fuck him at all.
We've hit this guy with some really tough questions, and he has an answer for everything.
He's very good at it. Did you take a little ride?
Leaves all avenues still open.
Oh,
what do you think of child molesters? Well, it's an interesting topic. I need to do a little more research before I make an answer.
Before I have an opinion, right?
And you riding the chopper there, Elo?
No, I wish, though. That would have been hot. I know. No riding the chopper.
Jeez, you'd think all the guys would have gotten the little ride in the chopper with the Trump.
What was the
but I did write a nice big long letter to Carolyn and George and sent them radios. And, I was working the Carolyn's at the Trump golf course in Jersey. And by the way, we have a PGA Tour channel. I'm trying to work my way onto the Trump International Golf Course. So.
Oh, that would be cool. What was the coolest thing that happened during this whole experience?
The coolest thing, probably Donald, seeing Donald.
Just meeting him?
Yeah, meeting Donald would be it. That was it.
All right, so then when Clay got fired, all these people get the opportunity to talk as they're taking a cab ride back to wherever they live, I guess.
Rebecca and Randall don't have any creative bones in their body, and they don't have a chance at all as a team. They are going to lose the next task horribly, especially with Rebecca with a broken ankle. I feel sorry for the 3 people on Capitol Edge that are left, especially for Adam and Felicia, because they're going to see a different side of life. Because now that I'm gone, Alla doesn't have anybody to pick on, and they're next.
And there you have it. And Clay will be on the show later today. Elo, this was much bigger than Letterman, right?
Yeah, and I got to tell you, actually, the highlight of my night, even though this was fun, was getting the call from you at dinner saying that the pests attacked Howard. And I ran.
Pull the strings! Pull the strings!
Oh my God, I couldn't. I went online and looked at it from the studios here. I was howling.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Howard was on Letterman last night, and it was a complete bore fest. He did not sell this industry at all. Thanks for the help, Howard. You did nothing for satellite radio.
And you know something? I mean, you guys know this, but I'm telling you, that unnerved him. I mean, he may have gone in there, and the pests may have completely taken him out of his game. He may have just completely melted down, because you know how he gets about you guys.
Yeah, and just to have that many pests with that many signs. There were huge, full-color XM banners. I mean, where 3-4 people had to hold these things up. There were our regular signs that are just huge by themselves that one guy can hold up over the head, the same ones you see on the assaults on the media. O&A wow stickers, just plenty of signs. And then you could see 2 or 3 people in the shot with these printed out, like some guy printed them at home, 8x10 pieces of paper.
He's Xerox.
Black and white Xerox, Howard Stern things. And it looked like it was an XM event that a couple of serious people came to.
Of course. And the Pest did a great job, man. I got a lot of reports on this one. Boy Gary was, on the lookout for our pests.
Yeah.
That was his job yesterday as Letterman was going...
good job. Look at that picture I'm looking at.
Oh, no, I'll explain, though. As Howard was going to Letterman to do his thing last night, right? So Boy Gary's job was to, report back to Howard because, he's just a douche. And give Howard a full report if there's any Opie and Anthony action outside the Letterman studio, right? The pests are too smart for this shit.
Yeah.
So the pests get in with the Howard fans, and there weren't that many. In the old days, there used to be thousands wherever Howard went. There was maybe a couple dozen, right? But our pests were within them.
Yeah.
Standing next to them, right? With no clue that they were with our show.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as Howard arrived, then all of a sudden, like the Secret Service, they pull out banners and all sorts of stuff right in front of Howard's face. It came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because we got pictures on opieandanthony.com and foundyourmusic.com. You see the whole thing because Eric was down there. Eric was like 2 feet from Howard, and Howard has no clue. One of our guys was literally 2 to 3 feet away from Howard. And all the pictures you're seeing online are from Eric's camera.
Oh, it threw him.
So Eric documented this whole thing. He shows the crowd where it looks like just a normal crowd, nothing's going on, and then BAM! Everyone pulls out their banners and stuff that they were hiding the whole time.
Huge.
And you know how he is. I mean, how many times have there been like a public event that you guys have been there that he sits out front and refuses to go in until you guys leave?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, many times.
I mean, that's the same. Did you see, you know the story about Radio Man now, right? You guys hip to this?
No.
You know who Radio Man is, right, in Manhattan, right?
Yeah, of course.
Well, Radio Man last week got an upgrade. Radio Man is now Satellite Radio Man, and he used to wear that radio around his neck. Now he wears a MiFi around his neck. And we've got photos of Radio Man, and it's got XM on his bicycle now, and he goes to all these events as XM Radio Man.
Yeah.
We got a picture of him up there.
Hopefully we're paying him because he needs a few bucks, that guy. This guy's a fixture of New York City. I guess Robin Williams played him in that movie, right?
Yeah, he did. Absolutely.
What the hell was the name of that movie again?
Mrs. Doubtfire?
No, help me out for once.
Yes?
Yes, Kevin?
Patch Adams.
The Fisher King? Oh, thank you. Yes, the Fisher King.
The Fisher King.
Yeah, he's legendary.
That's a chess movie.
No.
That's Searching for Bobby Fischer.
So I do believe we trumped the little doggy company last night.
Oh, boy, look at what I'm reading on instant feedback. I hear that the jerk from the Phillips file says that wasn't the real Eric Logan on The Apprentice last night. You gotta love the little callbacks from the listeners.
Okay, Big Ass Member wants in. Big Ass Member.
Hey, how you guys doing?
All right.
We had a great, successful assault. Got to give props to every single one of those pests who kept it top secret. Not posting it anywhere on any message board.
Yeah, Elo, this whole thing has gone underground deep. Like, this wasn't posted anywhere, but they had this whole thing planned weeks ago.
I mean, when you called me, I was dumbfounded because I had heard nothing about it.
Oh, we didn't say a word. We knew it was going down. You know, they got a whole underground thing that's going on.
Network, yeah.
And wherever he goes, we'll be there, just making his life a living hell.
And you know what? You know what's funny? It was funny. Remember the bus tour and all the tours and everything?
Yeah.
Nothing else about it. You know why? You know why you're not going to hear anything else about it? Because of what happened yesterday.
Yeah, he doesn't want to deal with us. He absolutely doesn't want to deal with us. And this underground army's getting even bigger. Even bigger.
And, you know, there really isn't this. Everyone thought there'd be this huge push for him by Sirius, and it's just not happening. There was more of a push when they kind of announced that he was signing, where they would take him out with the bus and, you know, big gatherings and stuff. And now it's just, all right, get in there, do your job.
There were
36
of us, possibly 40 of them.
There was 36 Opie and Anthony fans there. They even know the exact number of people that they had for this. Yeah,
and a couple of dozen of their guys.
So what did he do when he got everybody? We started pulling out the signs that he.
Well, there's some great audio.
He was really distracted. You could tell he was very distracted, and then he just went inside. And
he's a complete phony because CBS in New York was interviewing him, and you could hear clear as day Opie and Anthony just being screamed, right? And he turns and goes, "Look, my fans want me."
My public, wants
me. Or my public awaits. It's like, no, you ass.
Man, Elo getting rave reviews though. Look at this one. If Elo and a Puggle were in the same room, a little girl would not know which one to run to. They love you, Elo.
I'm glad to see him on the same level as the Puggle.
That's a Puggle. Cute as a button.
It was just a huge, huge night for XM on The Apprentice. And we trumped Letterman big time. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. A few more calls coming in here. Let's say hi to Scott in Iowa. Scott.
Yeah, I got two questions for Elo. I just wanted to know what he thought of getting half of Terrific out yesterday when he got hung up on.
Oh, jeez. You're not supposed to bring those up.
And the other was, I didn't get in the other day. I just wanted to know if he thought that any chance that we might be able to keep the NASCAR channel. I didn't get in the other day. The phones were tied up.
Yeah, no, actually there's not. I mean, it's going away in 2007, and the bottom line is we know what that property's worth, and it's a great property, and we knew what we felt that it was going to value the company, and so that's why we felt good about the decision of not having them. So we wish we could have it. It's a great sport, and we wish Tony Stewart all the luck on Sunday. We'll have it next year, but at the end of the day, it's going to move on. But we feel great. We'll have over 5,100 live sports.
See what I'm saying? Just perfect.
Look
answer.
how diplomatic that was. I'd be like, fuck them, I hope they all crash and burn now.
That's right.
He just it actually made me feel good as he's telling me. He was basically saying, fuck the NASCAR channel, we're not doing it, and it was...
Yeah.
How do you learn how to talk like that?
I don't know. I hope there's 27 pit fires in the next race.
Yeah, someone asked me a question like that, I'd have flop sweat.
That invisible flame where you burn. You burn for 20 seconds before anybody realizes you're on fire.
The crew's rolling around, you don't know why. That's what I want to see. But no, we're very happy with it. We wish them the best of luck.
All right, Eric. We're not hanging up on you today. Relax.
Very good job. And
thank you, guys. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
All right, there you go, sir.
My wife has
decided... Look how he bailed out.
Yeah.
Look how he bailed out. We're not hanging up on you. Okay, very good. Bye.
He still thought we were going to hang up on him.
Vice President of Programming, XM Satellite Radio.
He is good,
Eric
man.
Logan.
My wife decided to explore options outside of the perimeter of our relationship.
Holy matrimony. And
you know, we're in a
Are we happy about that? No, but... We're accepting and we're moving on.
Life is a learning experience, I believe. We're in a good place. And we look forward to a new day.
That's Elo.
Underlying tone, you fucking whore.
That's how you get to be the vice president of programming for XM Satellite Radio.
Right.
But there's not a twinge of phony. It's like he believes it.
Of course he does.
He absolutely believes what he says.
Which is why his cheeks stay so rosy.
So rosy red. And the slathering of rouge that was on his cheeks.
Fucking kabuki girl.
Yeah, kabuki, the nutcracker, a cherub.
We'll take our first break. We got No Filter Paul on hold. He was part of that assault last night. We'll get some inside details.
How fat did Robin get? Did you see the pictures? Yeah. I'm not even doing it like, hey, she's fat. But, man, she was always kind of a big woman. And then she lost weight at some point. But the pictures last night, oof. Did she get fat?
Maybe she
is exploring her options.
Her caloric options are being explored.
We're happy about that.
Those are going up. Very happy for her that there is actually more of her now.
Would we have liked her to not eaten all the Danish? Yes.
Wow, she's a fat
this
pig.
Could be an economic boon to the Danish industry.
Maybe she's
good.
Maybe she's in a fat suit.
You think she's doing the fat suit expose?
I
the
think she's
fourth
doing the
one.
Fat suit thing.
People treated me horribly, Howard. Shut up, whore.
There's something going on in her head that she's got to eat a lot of food. She's covering something up.
Look at that ass.
Eating a little too much comfort food there, Robin. What's wrong?
A little worried?
Starting to realize that you really aren't worth shit in this business?
You eat a little piece of cake when you feel a little nervous about the move? About the big move?
Wow. That is a big
woman. A big woman.
God damn.
She looks like she should be being brought out by a Black Hawk helicopter in a harness. Isn't she?
She's hiding a world of hurt.
Come on. It was a
food.
good fucking hurricane joke.
Someone got it out there. Relax.
Of course they did. I just like Bill. They got nothing. He kind of smiles.
All right, let's...
that's not my fight.
What, Katrina?
Let's take our first break. We'll continue with the Opie and Anthony program in just a bit, but some great pictures on opieandanthony.com and foundrymusic.com as we made Howard look like a complete ass once again last night. What happened? Why are you pointing at your headphones? What did I do wrong?
There we go.
Everything in here smells like
plug.
Lysol, by the way.
Yeah, it's all Lysol'd out.
Which is reminding me of the horror.
Of yesterday?
Of yesterday.
That was so nasty.
We did a lot of great radio this week. That's the one thing they'll remember, though.
I listened to it on the replay, and I was completely disgusted. Like, the smell actually came back. It was stored in my brain, and then as I heard it, the smell came back, and I actually had a vivid memory of the smell of her ass.
Was that the worst smell you have smelt?
Not in here, no.
In this studio?
You know something? No, not the worst.
Really?
The worst smell in here came off of Tippy Tom.
Oh, yeah.
The other homeless guy.
Oh,
her ass was bad. It was, but you know, in reality, it was ass. You know, you've smelt it before. It's just rancid ass.
No, actually.
No.
No? Anthony,
you never been on a fucking train or a bus and had some fucking...
homeless person take their clothes off and open their ass up on the bus that you can visually see?
No, I'm not saying the intensity of it.
We've all
was,
had a whiff of an ass, but this
let me tell you something.
A smell that
the intensity of it was staggering, literally staggering.
Of course,
but it was a smell that you had smelt before. It's rank ass. It's cranky ass.
No,
we should have had a dog come in and smell it. I swear to God, it would have. Done that little dog sneeze.
You could tell the smell was in the ass category, but
I'm just saying
it had its own thing going on.
When
man.
Tippy Tom comes in here, it's everything like it's a soup. It's a stew of those smells: ass, armpit, crotch, feet. Lice head,
gangrene.
Yeah, some diseases. It's breath, gum problem, gingivitis.
It's been a while.
Diarrhea.
Put it this way: it's been a while since I've left this studio wondering, like, what happened to my entertainment career?
Yeah. Yesterday was one of those days.
Was this the track that I initially wanted to go down? Didn't I used to fantasize of accepting an Oscar for best lead redhead in a fucking movie, and how did I end
How
up?
am I here?
End up reacting to
now,
the
why
smell.
am I a German porn star
in this moment?
Yeah.
Why am I in this moment?
Yeah.
Fast forward, you're a German porn star.
I literally did. I was trying to put it together. Okay, I got on the Chappelle Show. Things were going good.
Yeah.
Went on a tour. Came in here, sat in.
Isn't this just like being on the Chappelle Show?
And then what happened?
Did okay.
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened?
Oh,
to
Chappelle
Bill
Show
Burr?
was we made up stuff. There was people pretending to be homeless.
Right. It wasn't real homeless.
Yes,
That's the beauty of this show. It was a great bit yesterday. It was awesome.
There was no beauty.
And a lot
in
of people thought it was you smelling the ass because we had two Bills going on.
Yeah, I was trying
Bill
to...
Burr, obviously filling in for Jim Norton, and then we have Crazy Bill, our intern,
Crazy
that
Bill,
just
the
does
intern.
crazy shit. We love when he smells stuff. Matter of fact, we're starting a new bit. We're not sure how it's going to work, but make Bill puke. Because
You got to have make intern Bill puke.
Make intern Bill puke because...
People think it was me yesterday, like, dude, you took one for the team. I can't take credit for that.
Because it's been disappointing. You know, Crazy Bill has smelled Big A's breath, who's here today, by the way, Starker Patty's armpits, and now the hooker's ass. And we get a reaction, but not the reaction we're hoping for, considering the smell that we smelled like 10, 15 feet away. So now we're obsessed with making Bill puke.
Yes.
We got to make that happen.
He's more of a joke writer.
But basically, the hooker was just completely naked, on her belly, spread her cheeks, and intern Bill, Crazy Bill, was what, an inch away? Because it wasn't good enough when he was
1
about
inch.
a foot away.
Yeah,
and
he
was
tried
6 inches away. And
he
then
tried
we're like,
it 1
come
foot
on.
away. We're like, no, unacceptable.
Yeah. It was like he was testing a glass of wine.
Right.
Yeah, you got to get your nose right in there.
Yeah.
And there are people right now that have not heard the show yet. This is the first day. Look what you missed yesterday. It was unbelievable.
It's horrific.
But anyway, you guys are right. The whole place smells like Lysol because of that.
That's all right, though.
Not really, man. This microphone.
No, Lysol reminds me
that
of
was
the
in here,
smell
yeah.
it was trying to overpower.
Yeah.
You've ruined that product for me.
We're going to have to get some other air freshener.
All right, we got lots of show to do today. Let's say hi to No Filter Paul. No Filter Paul, by the way, in the lead for the Assault on the Media contest for November. And half the month is already over. What's up, Paul?
Hey, how you doing, boys?
All right.
Did you guys saw all that craziness yesterday?
Yeah, you guys, I got to tell you, I was watching CBS News at, I think it was 5 o'clock.
Right.
Here in New York. I knew the assault was coming. You had, what, like 20 guys attack the reporter?
Yeah, it was about 25, actually. They cut us off pretty quickly.
They cut away from that scene really quick.
And you guys accomplished your job because you threw them off their game and they never came back to do the live shot, to do the wrap-up.
Yeah, the woman actually said to us, you guys can leave now. They've told us they're not coming back to us, and they just put the camera in the truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You guys know you just missed, right?
Oh, yeah.
They
cut us off pretty quick. Yeah.
missed. This reporter was doing a story outside the Letterman studio last night, and these guys came running from all directions, screaming and yelling, Opie and Anthony.
Were you that far away that you couldn't get in the shot sooner?
Yeah, pretty much. We had to hide because we were like all in alcoves. You know, there was like 3 or 4 sections.
3 or 4?
Yeah, sorry. All right, 2 or 4. Yeah, we were just hidden all over the place, and we got the word on the live shot, and we just ran from all different directions. And did you see High Pitch Idiot there? In the background, he was waving, and we just came in and crushed his spot completely.
High Pitch Eric, who's been trying to become part of this show for many, many years. Yes, I did see him. Here's the audio. Like I said, you guys just missed. The video's pretty funny, though. It's up on the websites.
Well, Howard Stern just left the building here after taping The Late Show with David Letterman that will air tonight. But, of course, before he went inside, he took some time to talk with CBS 2.
You could tell they were coming, you know what I mean? And they got really close. If she went on for one more second, it would have been some unbelievable TV. You guys, like, I was at home like, just missed.
Huge stampede behind her.
It was a huge stampede. All these pests coming from all directions as she's trying to do her stupid job. It still made me laugh really hard because they had banners and bumper stickers and like I said, they were coming from all directions, getting louder and louder as they were getting closer. So, way to go, Paul.
Did you see that they edited out the crowd of pests in the actual videotape report, but you managed to see my fat ass jumping up and down in the background?
Yeah. Really?
At one point, yeah.
Well, you guys did a great job because you guys were yelling Opie and Anthony and Coward Stern and all that as he's like pointing to his quote fans going, look, my fans.
Yeah,
and
and all you hear is Opie and Anthony, you suck.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to give Bam credit. He was the one who organized the whole thing.
You guys were unbelievable, man. Very covert, very underground. I love this. There's many stages of the O&A Army. There's like they have special ops now. They got special ops.
Aw, look, some people are upset.
Why?
When exactly are you on 60 Minutes, Anthony? What did I say? Oh, I forgot. You're not ever going to be there like Howard. Yeah, I'm never going to be on 60 Minutes.
Yeah, we've never done national TV.
Oh, that's a shame, though. You know something? The guy's right. It's big news that he's going over to satellite radio, and he gets 60 Minutes. Hey, buddy, why don't you look at some of his television appearances from what is called his heyday, before he went over the hump and is now on the downward spiral of his career. You'll see a lot more people at things like the Letterman appearances, book signings, just him being out in public. There were a couple of dozen people milling around the Letterman studios where years ago there would have been thousands. They would have had to close off Broadway with police barricades years ago. It just ain't happening anymore. Yeah, he's still on 60 Minutes. He's still on Letterman, but it sure as shit isn't the Letterman appearances of old, where it was actually fun and interesting to watch because it was like, wow, this is outrageous. I wonder what he's going to do. Instead of a little infomercial for where he's going. So you're right. Yeah, I won't be on 60 Minutes.
We've done national
during
TV.
the waning part
and
of my
lots
career.
Of national TV.
That's fine, though. 60 Minutes is pretty big.
They had a piece on Super Bowl Sunday. Let's not forget. Last year.
Yeah.
Super Bowl Sunday, part of the pre-game show.
That's right, part of the 18 hours of Super Bowl programming.
We were technically part of the pregame show of the Super Bowl last year.
In the tri-state area?
That's all right.
No, it was a national piece, but it was like the pregame show started like, I don't know, 7:30 in the morning, and our piece aired like 9. Something like that. It was exposure, though. See the difference? We don't take this shit seriously. We're still having fun doing this. We still really enjoy getting under someone's skin. So, Paul, you guys were unbelievable, though. You guys were just kind of hanging out in the crowd. No one knew you were from the Opie and Anthony show, and then all of a sudden you guys just attacked.
Right, they had no clue.
That was great.
They were pretty pissed off afterwards, the serious little pests.
Right.
All 5 of them with their little black and white photocopied signs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angry Black started a fight with a couple of our guys.
Oh, yeah, and everyone's talking about that today. Wow, that was a...
Yeah, took a swing at somebody.
That was a big deal.
That was Mike, the guy that did the assault with me.
What an ass this guy is. Does he actually think, what is he on the... He thinks he's on the payroll? He thinks Howie cares about what this guy does? This guy is like throwing punches, could be taking, getting an assault charge against him.
Yeah, and then he'll get fired from Verizon. What a shame.
And he just, he works for Verizon. He's one of these hangers-on guys, and he's treating it like he's a member of the show.
Yeah.
Because he can maybe go to the bar on a Friday and go, hey, you know who I am?
Wow, that's big.
I'm Angry Coon.
And, Jesus. There's another guy in Instant Feedback that just keeps printing 500 million.
Great.
Yeah, well, I'm glad,
we congratulate
Wally,
him.
I'm glad you know the motivation behind why he's going to Sirius.
Yeah, I think.
I'm glad you identified that. 500 million, not a bad payday.
How much of that is Angry Black actually getting? Just out of
Yeah, I'm sure.
He gets maybe a few $100s here and there. So
I doubt that.
No, I don't think he's getting any.
I doubt he gets dime one.
Yeah.
He's just one of these guys who there were many of years ago. The fanatic fans that used to be there at every event. They're just not... Now you can name them. Now you know them all by name.
Yeah, now fast forward to 2005. It took 30 of our pests.
Yeah.
To make his little Letterman appearance a nightmare.
Do you know what 30 people opposing Howard would have happened to back at like his book signing?
We'd be in hospital.
Movie premiere.
You wouldn't even noticed.
You wouldn't have noticed, and yeah, they would have just been pummeled. That isn't the way it is anymore.
We have the passion, they don't.
They're paying $500 million for something that is way past its prime.
Look at the pictures, though. I'm going to say it again. We have the passion still. He and his fans don't. The company he works for doesn't have the passion either. They had tiny little print-up signs outside Letterman on
yeah, good job.
It looked like they just copied it
It was
at
paper.
the office.
It's what...
Look for yourself.
You put in a printer.
Look for yourself. Go to opieandanthony.com. We had full-color billboards.
That's
and
the kind of support.
signs, and we made them look stupid.
Man,
yesterday.
Howard, if that's the support that Sirius is giving you, there's going to be some problems. You're going to have a little bit of trouble there.
And this is just the beginning. Simple as this. Wherever he goes, we'll be there.
How long before he starts claiming to invent assault on the media and starts saying that, Hyper Eric are doing that?
No, that's fine. I think people are onto that bullshit, finally.
Yeah.
All right, Paul, anything else to add?
Who there was a couple of XM marketing people down there with some old guy with a bicycle. You guys know anything about that?
Oh, that's Radio Man.
Right.
We were talking about him.
Oh, okay.
Or Elo was.
Yeah, okay.
He's XM Radio Man now.
Yeah, he's XM Radio Man.
And that was better marketing than Sirius did that day. So.
Well, that guy goes to every single movie premiere and every single little thing that's a red carpet event that's going on in New York, he shows up to. And now he's advertising XM.
Okay.
All right, Paul, great job.
Okay, and tonight we're all going to the Red Rock West at 7 p.m. for Denise's birthday bash, if anyone gives a shit.
Birthday.
That's your wife, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. As long as there's no black guys there, she'll remain my wife.
I thought you would get her a black guy for her birthday.
Seems to like them.
Yeah, Angry Black. I'm finding out what his fees are. I'm going to give him a call.
All right, bro. You're still in the lead for the Assault on the Media contest for November.
Thank you, guys. Keep up the good work.
All right, there he goes. No filter, Paul. Just absolutely does a lot of great stuff for the show. Mike in Queens, what's up?
Yeah, I was part of the assault last night, too. Paul missed a couple of things. Chester's Ashes mentioned that the assault actually looked like, do you ever see the end scene of Midnight Run when De Niro yells in the mic, Serrano's got the this, Serrano's got the this, and then everybody just came out of everywhere. I got the wow sticker in on the right side of the screen, so it made it in.
Yeah, it was great. Like I said, if she went another second or two, it would have been just complete mayhem. You guys were coming from all directions, and a lot of you, and you could hear it. And then she cut off really fast, and they never went back to her because they couldn't go back there. All right.
She wasn't happy.
Very good, Mike. Thank you so much. Mikey.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, all right?
Okay, you going to talk about the fight now or what?
The fight?
Yeah, there's a little skirmish afterwards.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay.
We don't want to give that douchebag too much time. He's a nobody.
Okay.
And we made him look stupid, too.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Let's go to Dugout Doug. Doug, what's
boys?
going on, man?
Hey, one of the parts that I found really amusing was I was monitoring the Stern Fan Network message board while this was all going on.
Yeah.
And they were actually claiming an assault on the media for high-pitched Eric. And even their fans called each other out saying, yeah, show what happened 20 seconds after Eric waving to the camera.
Right, exactly. It was a little
20
different.
O&A fans rushed to the screen.
Exactly.
Now, they did a great job, man. Bam has got to be a new general here. Awesome job setting this up.
Well, that'll be up to you guys. I mean, you got special ops and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, yeah. We're always
Navy
working.
SEALs.
There's other people where there's a bunch of brand new listeners that have no idea about the O&A Army and how a lot of it's underground, and they don't even have an idea that they're called pests.
Yeah, it was tough. We had to keep bumping because I got some intel from the inside about the media being there.
Yeah.
So we wanted to set this up and do it in a way that we couldn't use any of the message boards because we didn't want these Stern fan guys finding out about it. Because we had a problem with Joey Boots all over the place. And so we just took it underground and did it via instant messages, phone conversation, and PMs. And, I mean, we got 30-something guys out of it this time. So next time we want to up the numbers.
I hate to make the comparison, but they're kind of like Al-Qaeda now. They're not,
Al-Qaeda.
They're all over the place, but you can't really find them, man. Jesus. They're communicating and...
We took it offline for a little bit to see how we could do that way.
How can someone join the O&A Army?
Now it's one of those things where you got to find one of us and you got to know somebody.
Yeah, they're not fucking around.
Someone's got to vouch for you.
Yeah,
we had a couple covers blown because we had some guys sneaking on the inside of our plans.
Yeah.
So that won't happen again.
All right, good. Yeah, you live and learn, right, Doug?
Yes, sir.
Actually, nothing but props to you guys today. You guys were unbelievable last night. You made him look stupid.
Bravo.
You made him look foolish.
They did a great job editing that news piece, too, if you can check it out. They took out a lot of the background noise. As soon as Howard would stop talking,
right,
they would cut the background noise so you really couldn't hear a lot of the chants. You could only hear it while he was talking.
Right. Well, it's okay. We got great pictures on opieandanthony.com.
Oh, he'll get his, boys, punching out.
All right, and he'll make believe it didn't happen, which just proves, he's just scared of us. That's a fact. We've known that for many, many years. All right, enough of that, Ant?
Enough.
Why don't we do some radio? We got a lot of stuff to do. Dangerous toys. The list of dangerous toys is out. We got Big A here. We got, I think...
Big A doing?
Well, we got...
Muttering to himself.
We got girls coming in today, and Robin's here with sex toys and stuff, so... We're gonna try to set something up with Big A and the girls. They had to fly in from L.A.
murder?
Because the local girls don't do anything anymore. So now Steve is...
Well, I think we put that little misconception to sleep yesterday.
Yeah, you got to get
local
the right
girls do plenty. We just got yeah.
Yeah, it was horrific. So we'll get Big A in here and the girls that flew in from L.A. and we'll see if we can get some radio magic to happen. Okay.
Right.
And one other thing before we go to break. Andy in Fresno. Andy.
Hey, yeah, I started listening to your show about 5 months ago, and you had all these inside references. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. But your Wikipedia, or however the fuck you pronounce that entry, explains everything very nicely for the new listeners.
Very good.
How did they get there?
You have to know how to spell Wikipedia, which is the hardest thing on earth.
So you spell Wiki...
There are links on Whackbag. Just go there.
Oh, there are links on Whackbag?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got one for Ron and Fez, too.
All right. And you can catch up on the show?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Andy. All right. By the way, we need to do 3 things in the very near future. We're doing the homeless shopping spree.
Mm-hmm.
Keith's going to be bringing in homeless people every week leading up to that. And I think it's going to be, the 3rd week in December? I think we're nailing down a date very, very soon. We also, I was reminded yesterday, Anthony, we got to do the 2nd annual eggnog drinking contest.
That was a year ago already.
That's how we met Pat from Moonachie.
Who could possibly beat Pat?
And what'd you have to do? Just drink it until you puke?
Drink, what was it, 1 shot?
1 shot a minute.
Until you puked or couldn't continue in any way, shape, or form.
We had
or had
10
to take
guys,
a piss.
something like 10 guys, and Pat from Moonachie.
A shot of eggnog? And how long did they go?
I'm trying to remember. Like, Pat did 70. 70. Where's Pat?
What was it?
He listens all the time. Give us a quick call before we go to break, Pat.
Of, 1 ounce shots.
And they were puking one after another.
And then Pat finally just, Pat had won, and he kept doing them. Like, just to see how many more he could do for the record.
It wasn't even close.
And then he put his fingers down his throat, and we have the sound. Where's the sound?
Yeah,
this is actual sound of Pat puking up all of the eggnog he had drank that day.
Well, but this, we got to say this. He's a diabetic. And he did as many shots, and then we're like, all right, make it an even 70 or whatever we said. And he was still fine. So he can't have all that sugar in him, obviously. So then he made himself puke by sticking his fingers down his throat.
Is that how he lost his toe?
Yep.
So
that is how he lost his toe, diabetic.
Here's the audio.
Screw up.
It's famous audio. We play this all the time.
That's all. That was not edited, or that was
no. That was all.
It's just gallons pouring out of him into a garbage pail.
That's my favorite.
I love that.
I love the Anthony laugh in that.
It's like a sick Popeye.
It's so there's something about puking. It's just makes me laugh.
It was, and he continued to puke, But that was the best clip we got out of it. He must have puked for like 15 minutes, just over and over and over again until he got it all out. On the line, the reigning champ, Pat from Moonachie. Pat.
There he is.
Morning, fellas.
What's up, Pat?
Pat?
'Tis the season.
Ha ha ha! Look what a jolly guy he is. And Pat, would you compete this year?
I sure would. That's what I drank those 35 extra shots for.
35 extra. What was your
extra
final
shots.
tally? How many shots did you do?
I don't know. I've been training for my competitive eating endeavors. So,
no, I mean last year. How many did you end up doing?
Oh, I did 140 ounces.
But how many shots was that? Was that 70?
Oh, that was 70, yeah.
Okay,
yeah, because they were 2-ounce shots, right?
So it was 70 shots. Second place did like 34.
Yeah.
No one's going to be
Should
Pat.
a diabetic be a competitive eater, by the way?
Why not?
Pat?
Well, I take care of that at the end of the contest there.
What, you puke it up?
Oh, not at the meeting. No, they're just, it's only a 10-minute contest, and I don't eat like a day before, and I don't eat like the day after.
Oh, okay, so it kind of equals
so it
out.
kind of averages out, yeah.
So there's no shock to your system there. You're not going through any sort of extremes with your body.
Bill, shut up. Don't ruin it. We don't care. All we care is that he comes in for the second annual eggnog drinking contest. It's not a contest without Pat.
Gurgle, gurgle.
And I don't think there's a man alive that could beat Pat this year.
There's no way. There's no way that you can beat 70.
There's no way. Pat could have kept going. We just said, all right, this is getting boring. Let's keep it. Let's just go to 70.
Dude, he was a rookie, though.
I was pretty much at my limits. I was ready to burst.
You were a rookie back then. Now you're a pro. I think you're going to do better than you did last year. I'm betting Pat. Actually, let me think. 70 shots last time.
What's the betting line right here?
30 more. Because I think it'll crack 100.
Opie's good at encouraging me. 56. Yeah. That's a weird number.
All right.
Do you think you could? Do you think you could break 100 shots this year?
Never know.
That's when the incentives in your contract kick in. That's like making the all-star team.
The bonuses.
You know, yesterday we threw this thing together as a goof. This year we got to go all out. We have to. Betting line, everything.
Divisions.
Not even. Just a betting line. And maybe take this on the road. Maybe to a small arena.
In front of the Directors Guild?
Maybe just, yeah, exactly. Can you imagine?
Across the street?
Maybe just I don't know, maybe just a small room.
How funny would it be to just set up the contest there? Set it up right in front on the sidewalk, and just, across the street. We announce it out the window, and just have people puking on the sidewalk.
That could be
or
really
if he
funny.
pukes somewhere else. You got the guy who comes in second has to take the bucket of puke and go over there and knock on the door, and as the guy looks, you just throw it.
You know,
you do that Cool Hand Luke challenge with the hard-boiled eggs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get mad at them eggs.
Yeah, no, it's the eggnog thing. But I think we should find maybe a small club to do this in, and just invite maybe 20, 25 listeners. A very special ticket, Anthony. And then we'll see what happens next year. Maybe we expand it a little bit. No?
Yeah.
Why not?
Sounds good.
Instead of just having it in the studio. All right, Pat, we're going to set this up in the very near future. We don't have enough.
That's going to be great.
We don't have enough puking on the show, Bill. Our greatest puking show ever was the one we did in Boston, by the way. The greatest ever. We had Super Bowl tickets. We had just the tickets. And where was the Super Bowl that year?
New Orleans.
Was it New Orleans? I think it was New Orleans. Ooh. Okay. And we didn't have a way for you to get there. And we were an East Coast.
Just tickets.
We were an East Coast show, so a winner was going to be from somewhere from Washington to Boston, let's say. They would have to find their own way. So it wasn't even that special of a prize, but we had 2 tickets to the Super Bowl, right? So we had what was that one called? The Boston
Clam Chowder.
Yeah, the Boston the New England Clam Chowder eating contest.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah, it was disgusting.
Dude, it was horrific, and we didn't really figure it out ahead of time. Like we thought these guys could eat a few bowls each, no problem. So we're giving them a bowl of chowder filled right to the tippy top,
brimming with goodness.
And these people were bailing so fast it wasn't even funny. The puking that was going on that day, and then oh dude, it gets a lot better. So then we got a winner, and then we happened to have another pair of tickets. So then we started another contest where we got some volunteers from the people that were puking to re-enter the contest, and the new contest was to eat the puke.
No.
Oh, yeah.
What was it, a spoonful each?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Come
on. No.
A spoonful.
A spoonful. And they went,
that is so fucking disgusting.
So they went around the puke bucket. I forgot how many. Maybe 08virus.com could post a show so people could listen to this. And one by one they would take a scoop of the puke. And then they started puking more because of that.
Yeah, they're puking more because they're eating puke.
And I think if I
remember... Did they realize the game was televised at that point?
Yeah,
this isn't an exclusive thing. You can actually see it.
And if I remember correctly, they would have to take a spoonful of the puke, right? And then they would have to hold it in them for 2 minutes or something like that. And if they could hold it in them, it was like a sudden death type of competition. The first guy to hold it in them for 2 minutes got the tickets. You would see people all right, I'm good. I'm good. And they're just fighting it with every muscle in their body. And they're like, no, I'm good. And then you see their eyes watering.
They're sweating and pale.
And they start gulping
dude, that is just
this. And then they would lose
really
it.
Bad.
Dude, and then the whole place would just start screaming oh, my God. And then other people that are not even in the contest started puking. There was so much puking going on that day. And then finally someone kept it down for the time limit, and they won the other pair of tickets, man. It was unbelievable. It was hilarious. So, Pat.
Yes.
We're going to do the eggnog drinking contest. And we should do it soon.
I'll be there.
We should do it right after Thanksgiving, Anthony, because, to welcome in the Christmas season.
Yeah.
We should do that in early December.
All right.
Do you want to just do it in the studio, or you want to try to take this one on the road somewhere?
I don't know. I kind of like the studio.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the listeners are all involved.
Well, that's boring, though.
What?
I want people puking in front of an audience.
We'll invite people in. Hey, by that time, we should have all the cubicles cleared out. This place will be huge.
Yeah, they can all sit there like they're witnessing an execution.
No, the cubicles are going soon.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are they? Really?
Oh, yeah. Ryan in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I can beat that 9-toed diabetic freak.
You think you could do 70 shots of eggnog?
I could do 100 easy.
Yeah.
He's talking.
I'm not even a big boy.
Talking cheap, faggot.
Wow. Everybody thought they'd do a good job against Pat, and all of them failed miserably.
I'll eat your 8th toe.
We might have to have a preliminary round, because there's going to be a lot of all-talk type of people calling up.
You want to weed out some of the people that are just going to puke right away?
I don't know. Ryan?
It's Brian, actually. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, Brian, are you a big guy?
I'm 225.
225?
5'11".
5'11". You would have to do 2 ounces of eggnog every single minute until you puke or not puke.
Not a problem. For a little run now, I'll be even happier.
All right, and we got to get some good prizes, maybe a MiFi and some other stuff, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ryan. Just keep close. We'll announce the details soon. And
it's always the
and then
MiFi.
just call back.
Always.
Well, as I don't hear Kobayashi on the line, I'm okay.
All right. See, now we got just a lot of people calling up saying they could beat Pat.
All talk, though.
Sonny Forelli from Boston, a faithful listener of the program, does a lot of assaults on the media in the Boston area. Sonny.
Hey, guys, what's happening?
Hey, man.
Hey, I'm challenging Pat. I'm going to beat him.
You really think you could do at least 70?
Hey, I'm 280 at 5'11".
Doesn't matter how big, how small you are. It doesn't matter. I've seen Pat in action. He's an animal. He was doing when everyone was suffering, trying to get down. They would pick up the shot and have, I guess, a minute to down it before they have to do the next one.
Yeah.
And they would sit there struggling, trying, with like 3 seconds left, barely getting the last bit down. Then they'd have to pick up the next shot and do that. And Pat is just, next one.
Yeah.
This is great, little beverage, like he's joking and just tossing him back like it was nothing.
He was taunting the rest of the contestants.
Psyching him out in his own bizarre way.
Yummy! Because everyone, he's going, yummy. Oh, could I have another? And everyone else is just suffering on the brink of puking. And I mean everyone.
They're sweating.
There's not one guy that was even close to beating Pat.
Yeah, no.
I think I could do it.
All right.
All right, Sonny, we have your info?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, hold on, though. We're going to start getting contestants right now, just so we have a list.
Yeah, but to keep it interesting, you got to get some guys who are going to puke early. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to keep it going on.
You know, there's always the early pukers.
That's no problem.
There's always early
A lot of these guys
pukers.
don't know what they're getting themselves into. Last year, there was a few guys that were talking a lot of shit, and they were out after like 10 shots. They went down very early.
140 ounces. How many, is that how many gallons?
We tried figuring it out after the show and
math.
failed miserably, and it took about an hour for us to get 8 wrong answers. We're fucking retarded, and this is with calculators and everything else.
Yeah, I don't know any of that. How many?
Yeah, what is a pint and
There's
an
a
ounce?
pint,
How
and
many?
there's 16 ounces in a pint.
How many pints in a
quart? And then there's 4
Yeah, it
quarts
was like
in a gallon.
We're
How many pints are in a
dude,
quart?
that's 386 gallons.
I think that's a half a quart.
It's an astronomical unit.
All right.
Oh!
Let's say hi to Joe in Queens. Joe was in the contest last year
About a gallon
with Pat.
and a half, maybe?
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey.
Yeah, I was in the contest last year. I was in the ugly brown sweater, and I remember it's not just the eggnog, but the fact that getting there about 4 in the morning, waiting online, then starting the contest, then if you don't puke, you have the shakes and the yellow shits for the next 4 days. It is just the most grueling thing in the world.
It's the most grueling thing in the world. That's a quote from Joe.
Well, these athletes are used to that.
Oh, it is awful. No one's beating Pat. I mean, when
Yep.
we were
I can confirm the yellow smoothie shits.
Thank God you can confirm that.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Just in case you thought Joe was lying.
Awful.
Pat has confirmed it.
Goddamn, Pat.
Not just that. Now then you have to deal with whoever else was puking. I wound up on, I think, in 5th or 6th. But the smell in the studio from everyone else puking.
Yeah, because it's just a couple of garbage pails that are sitting there open, and when people start puking, the wafting smell of vomit fills the studio, and it starts making people on the brink. Yeah, people that are on the brink.
In charge of the garbage pails, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be able to do pretty well, but, you know, after each minute, you know, the first 5, actually the first 10 were going down pretty easy, and I was like, oh, this is nice. By about 15 or 20, forget it.
Yeah, you
and then
just shot a minute, it's easy.
Oh, yeah, but then I remember there was the one guy next to me who got it down right before Anthony hit the bell. He got it around 59 seconds. He's like, oh, good, down? Good, go again. And that guy did about a half a sip, and he was done. And then watching in awe as Pat just kept going and going and going. I don't know how...
He's like, oh, I'm thirsty today, I guess, huh? Taunting.
My victory lap.
It's like Jackie Gleason in the beginning of The Hustler.
Yeah.
Paul Newman's nodding off and he's all fresh.
And that's
so Pat, I take my hat off to you, and let's see if you can hit triple digits this time. But
thank you.
All right, and that's what made Pat a star on this program.
Yes, it is.
But boys, if I can't do it, is there a chance that I can just watch from the studio?
I think we should have a former contender able to watch.
Yeah, of course. We'll figure it out.
All right, thank you very much.
Maybe we could push these cubicles back a little bit and have a little studio audience.
I just love the whole idea of shit talking as you're drinking eggnog instead of like the sports. Like, you can't cover me, motherfucker. It's like, yummy.
Yummy, delicious. I'll have another.
And that's just as defeating.
Oh, it is.
In that contest is some guy you just can't cover.
Because people were looking over just going, there's no way I'm beating this guy. I am so ready to puke, and he is fresh as a daisy.
Yummy.
Let's go to Eric.
Yummy.
Eric?
Hey, this is Eric from Wisconsin. I don't know if I can beat him, but I sure like to try it. I stand about 6'8", and I'm 726 pounds.
From Grenoble, France?
I'd like to know how I can get involved in this. I mean,
wow, can you leave your house?
Wait, how much do you weigh?
726 pounds was the last time I got weighed.
You have to come.
26. How do you get around?
We're gonna have a real contest this year, man. Where do you live?
I live in Wisconsin, but I come to New York every week.
We're gonna send a cargo plane out to get you.
How do you come to New York every week?
How do you travel?
I drive truck.
You drive a truck.
Yep.
Holy shit!
Just drop them out of the back like one of those tanks.
Yeah.
I just walk. It'll be about
parachute
4 strides for you.
Hey, Pat, you getting a little nervous?
Nah.
780 pounds.
How hard they fall?
He doesn't care.
All right, hold on the line, Eric.
That's a champion, Opie.
Eric, we need you in this.
Cool.
All right, hold on. Now we're getting some real contestants. Pat, you had it too easy last year.
Uh-oh. Well, those no IFOCE members come, I'll be okay.
All right. Well, now everyone's calling up. We'll figure out other contestants. I like this Eric guy, 780 pounds.
That's big.
I think there's some potential there.
Ooh.
And we all want to see Pat lose this year.
People are suggesting Big A. What would be his capacity? Think he'd be any good at that? He hasn't been good at anything else.
He's not really good at anything.
No. Doesn't have that champion spirit.
No, not really.
Like Pat does.
No.
Pat's got the confidence of Brad Pitt.
Yeah, Pat's great. He really is great. He was
and the looks of a tar pit. Oh!
All right, Pat, stay close. We might have to get you back on the line when more contestants come forward. All right?
All right.
Sometimes he kind of says something that's a little bit funny, but his low self-esteem, he doesn't sell it.
No, he doesn't sell it at all. He's just, well, what do you know?
Yeah. Everyone has hated me so far in my life.
I'll just throw this out and see if it sticks.
That's the beauty of Pat.
Gotta love him.
That's the beauty of Pat. Okay. We're going to step aside for a little bit. Big A is here. And
Big
Rob,
Gay?
Big A.
Oh, Big A.
Big A.
I thought Big Gay was here, and I was going to say, who's that?
Big A. And Robin with her sex toys, waiting for the ladies to wake up from their drug-induced sleep. And we'll continue with the O&A show. Well, we got some audio from the... It was great. Wake the fuck up. This is the Opie and Anthony program on XM Satellite Radio.
Oh, some guy's lactose intolerant and wants to be in the contest.
We're trying to move on, but a lot of people really want in on this eggnog drinking contest. Andrew in Ohio. Andrew.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Andrew.
I'm lactose intolerant, and I want to try the contest out.
How badly lactose intolerant are you, fella? A little bit of ice cream?
Yeah, it'll give me the runs and give me the hives, but I'll deal with it.
Runs in the hives. Nothing worse than that if you're really heavy. Like, I think everybody gets to a point where if they drink massive amounts of milk, it's just, oof.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
That's what happens. If I drink too much milk, it gets to where you get that sweats, and you feel like a knife jabbing at your lower abdomen, and even the back of your thighs start hurting. And you know you're ready to go. You're ready to go.
Your tongue feels like it's covered in paste.
You can't think of anything else. It's all consuming that you just need a toilet.
Yeah, that'll be me.
All right, we'll get your info. We're going to try to pick the best contestants to take on Pat this year. And we want to do this within the next, 2 or 3 weeks. Chris in Delaware. Chris.
Yo, what's going on, you guys?
Hey.
I'm 400 fucking pounds. I just did a power hour last night with all the, Mad Dog 2020? Did 100 shots in an hour.
100 shots in an hour?
Yeah, and that's Mad Dog 20. That's 10% alcohol right there.
And how are you standing today?
I'm nursing a hangover from hell, but whatever.
All right.
I'm telling you, I can do this.
And you can come to New York?
Yeah, definitely.
I like Chris.
And I'll tell you what, you guys want to hear puke. If I do puke, it'll sound like a dying rhinoceros. So.
Oh, my God. Make sure we get Chris. Who's getting all this info? Travis? All right. Hold on, Chris.
All right, guys.
This guy looks like he could be a lot of fun.
He's got the mentality and the weight.
A lot of truckers want in on this. Andy in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Andy.
Hello.
What's up?
Yeah.
That's just funny. A lot of truckers want in on this.
Yeah. Huh?
I'm 6'6", 280. I'm from Wisconsin. I drink milk by the gallon a day.
Oh, this guy might be a little tough. Now your eggnog's thicker.
No, this is just a great way to see how out of shape this country is. All of a sudden you have this fucked up contest. Everybody wants to join. Everybody call, yeah, I'm 5'11", 460. I had 2 gallons of mint chocolate chip last night. I had a brain freeze, but, whatever. They just don't even give a fuck.
Yeah. No one cares.
Oh, this is great.
They just want the title. Pat's got the title. We're going to need to make a trophy and everything now. Damn it.
Yeah.
Andy.
What Pat drank was a gallon and just under a pint.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was a little over a gallon.
All right.
And I can definitely do this, and I can definitely get to New York.
Andy's good at math.
Yeah.
I like this guy.
Yeah, and he knows the math thing. Excuse me. So it's 2 ounces every minute. until you puke or don't puke.
That's no problem. When I was growing up on the farm, we used to go down to the bulk tank and grab milk right out of there, and that's the richest milk you can get right out of the bulk tank.
We need Wisconsin in this contest.
Jesus Christ.
This guy's a contender. Come on.
What is it called? The what tank?
Bulk.
The bulk tank? We drink it right out of the bulk tank.
What's that?
You pump it right from the milk. You pump the milk out of the cow, and it goes into the bulk tank for holding until the milk truck comes and takes it off the market.
So it hasn't been pasteurized or anything yet?
No pasteurized.
And there's still, like, udder gack on it?
Oh, God.
I was going to say, why don't you just lay underneath the cow and mush its udder?
That is disgusting.
Ooh, I like that contest for later this...
The bulk tank.
Well, yeah, when I
next year.
When I was little, like 5, my dad, we'd be down milking, and he'd squirt it right from the cow's pit right into our mouth.
That's disgusting.
That's a rite of passage on a dairy farm.
So doesn't that stuff settle so the heaviness goes down to the bottom?
No, they...
when it's in the bulk tank?
It keeps rotating. There's a rotating, and it keeps it frothy
mixer.
on top.
Oh,
frothy on top. Frothy goodness.
What does it taste in that state?
Very, very thick.
Thick. This guy is a contender. I think Pat's getting nervous.
I need it run through all that sterilization process. I don't want to drink out of the bulk tank, my friend.
We got real competitors this year.
Yeah. The only time we've ever drinking out of a bulk tank was at Sam Adams when we went to the brewery.
Oh, yeah.
And we grabbed the hose that came right from the tank, and we're drinking out of a hose. We were drinking beer out of a fucking hose like it was water in the backyard coming out of a hose.
I almost lost my esophagus, though, because they didn't tell us that it was going to come out really
It comes out like a rocket engine.
Yeah. It's like,
Jim Cook. What a drunk. We love him.
Yeah. Andy, we like you. You can make it to New York for this?
Today? No, not today.
Not today,
sir.
We're going to get a date. We're going to look at the old Opie and Anthony calendar, and we'll figure this out. But
definitely.
We want to do this pretty much right after Thanksgiving, to get everyone into the Christmas spirit.
Definitely, yeah.
This guy could be a contender. A lot of milk.
I like Andy.
Drinks out of the bulk tank.
I like it. All right, Andy, hold on.
Yeah, he's old school.
Yep.
Yeah, get Andy. Another trucker wants in contest.
Of course he does.
Just trying to move around here. What's special about these guys? Do we know? They all just want in on contests. I need a little more info.
Like that guy was special?
He was special.
The farm.
And we lucked out by just, hitting that phone call. Want to try Mike in Michigan? These guys got to make sure they can make it to New York or the contest is going to be ruined. Mike?
Yeah.
Hey, you can make it to New York anytime?
Anytime, just about anytime, yeah. I just need a date, some kind of date. I can schedule a load to New York.
Schedule a load to New York.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you park the big rig?
I don't know. Find some truck stop there. I've got both my stepdaughter's father lives there in Long Island. I can have him come pick me up and run me into the city. So.
All right. So why should we have you in the contest?
Because you got all these fat asses in the contest. You need some small guy. Said I can drink a lot of milk. I can hold a beer bong 40-ouncer without puking. Said, man, I can do it. I'm 5'11", about 155 pounds. I'll keep up with the fat asses.
This guy could be an early puker.
Yeah, I'm
Plus,
thinking...
it's interesting, too. He's skinnier.
Yeah, skinnier guy.
You can't have a bunch of fat asses.
It takes a lot.
We had that last year, man. We had the thin guys last year. I think we want just big guys this year.
I mean, somebody's got to be like the shit team in the league,
All right, hold on, Mike. We'll get your info. You never know.
All right.
You got to convince us, though. This is a big contest.
Yeah, you got to be. I drink straight out of a grease trap.
See, here's a guy that's going to explain why he should be in the contest. Brendan from New York.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Go ahead.
Well, I think, you're always looking for that token puke guy, right?
Yeah.
So, I can't really hold liquor. I don't drink, but I can puke pretty easily. And when I do, it's kind of loud, and usually most of the capillaries in my face break. So looks like I have measles.
The capillaries in your face?
Yeah, when I was in college and, had a few fun nights.
Yeah.
I'd usually wake up the next day and go, oh, what the hell?
Yeah, this guy has piqued our interest, see? This is how you do it.
So that's,
All right. Hold on the line, Brendan. We like you, too.
All right, buddy.
We don't know who we're going to pick in the end. We're just trying to get some people here, and then we'll figure it out behind the scenes. Tommy in Brooklyn. Tommy?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm 6'2",
280 pounds. I could pretty much represent like the Chinese guy that's at Nathan's. I'll be the smallest guy there.
Well, you're 280 pounds, though.
Yeah. Well, look at it. You got 700 pounds, a 400-pounder. Pat from Monarchy, how big is he?
Nah, you'd still be one of the fat fucks.
You would still be one of the bigger ones.
I'm not denying that.
And you think you could do, I mean, last year Pat did 70 shots.
I think I could turn it on. I'm a bottomless pit.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hold on the line, Tommy. All right, that's it for now, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
we'll take more as time goes on before the contest.
We just got to figure out a day. We'll do that very soon. Something that's happening on 202 this weekend.
Oh.
It's the start of something. We really want to start jazzing up the weekends on this fine channel instead of playing a lot of replays.
Jazzing up?
Jazzing up. We want to do interesting things.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we're going to start with Black Earl.
Yeah, because we can only go up from there, I think. If we start low, we aim low, set the bar low, I think the next thing we do is going to look pretty good.
I'm hoping.
But this Saturday, what time is it going to be?
At midnight?
Yeah, midnight to 2.
Midnight tonight or midnight tomorrow?
Midnight Saturday into 2 Sunday morning.
Okay, so midnight tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Black Earl, his dream comes true.
Here it is.
He gets to do his Black Rock Coalition for 2 hours without us goofing on it.
You've heard about this
202.
For years, if you've been fans of the Opie and Anthony show. Black Earl's dream is to host his own show called the Black Rock Coalition. Sounds very militant, doesn't it? Whenever you put a coalition. Black Rock Coalition. And it's rock, but Opie, it's done by black artists. So it's not your normal, it's not hip-hop, not really. Good. Is it R&B? I don't know. I think it's like hard rock.
It's a little of everything, I guess.
But done with by black artists.
He said he'll play some Billy Preston.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically I think what he's doing is anybody who isn't rapping and they're black.
Yeah.
Right.
That's pretty much
they're
black
part
rock.
Of the coalition. And it's not funk, I guess.
The Fifth Dimension.
And is it true that
Marilyn McCoo and Billy Davis Jr.?
And is it true that you guys are going to be hanging out?
Yeah, we'll be around.
I heard that Nathaniel, Travis, Danny, Eric, maybe Derek, they're all just going to go to a bar tomorrow night and then come back just in time for the Black Rock Coalition show.
The bar part is a very good idea.
Yeah.
Then you'll be all hammered.
Do we have a way of recording the phone calls off air? Like, because a lot of people are going to be reacting to this show.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how many calls Earl's going to be taking. I don't even know if he's capable of taking a live phone call.
Oh, so you want to take the calls.
Yeah, like if you have Nathaniel or someone else in another studio and they see the same phone screen, where you guys could actually tape the phone
Tape
calls.
like what the phone screener can hear.
So we can play this on Monday on our show. Because there's going to be a lot of interesting comments about this show.
Ramon!
And we don't want Earl editing the phone calls and just picking the ones that are very favorable.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting a preliminary yes on that.
We could do that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm looking for, right?
Yeah, Mars said yeah.
All right, so you guys go somewhere else. You'll see the calls coming in like crazy, and you record them, and then I want a nice montage of some of the phone calls that come in during his show.
All right.
And then we'll have some fun with that on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but these guys took it upon themselves to make sweepers for Black
that's nice.
Black Earl's Black Rock Coalition show that will be on 202 tomorrow night at midnight, East Coast
that's
time.
That's very nice of you guys supporting Earl like this.
Well,
give him a little production, because he's probably busy himself just trying to get the show together.
Right.
We're on the same team.
Can we get Earl on the phone, by the way, if possible? You want to hear some of the sweepers?
We're on the same team.
Yeah, he's a sarcastic son of a bitch. That's why we love him.
Yeah.
Let's get Earl on the phone and hear some of the sweepers you guys came up with for Earl.
It's the Black Rock Coalition with Black Earl Douglas. He's black. Black.
Well, he is. It's accurate, if nothing else.
All right.
That's good. Earl, very busy. He's got Ron and Fez's show to produce, and now he's producing his own program for Saturday night.
Yeah.
Wow.
Attempting to be a radio star himself. Here's another sweeper the boys came up with.
It's the Black Rock Coalition. Yay. Wow, that's black.
Here it comes, kids. Hold on to your hats.
So you're concentrating more on the black than the rock part of this, but Earl does dress all in black.
Did you guys get drunk after we left yesterday?
No, this is just, I guess, late afternoon punchiness.
You're listening to the first and last Black Rock Coalition.
I think Earl's going to use some of these.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him popping these in between a few artists.
You're listening to the Black Rock Coalition with Black Earl Douglas, where you'll hear music from Fishbone, Living Colors, Fishbone, and
Seal. Turns out we can't record calls off air?
No.
Why?
There's no setup for it, he said.
There's no setup for it.
Hold on. How do you screen phone calls? Danny, question? How do you screen the phone calls? Do you pick up an actual handset?
Yeah.
And like you would at home and go, hello, and the person on the phone goes, I'd like to talk about, and you hear them through your ear in the headset.
Well, technically, we could do it. We could take one of those...
Yeah, like Radio Shack sells phone bugging equipment
Not
kind
even.
of thing.
We could just rig it with one of the MP3 recorders, the portable recorders that we have.
Yeah.
Put it on speaker and just hold the mic right to it.
We need people...
There you go.
I'm starting to get really pissed off behind the scenes. We need people around us that could figure out the problems. I'm sick of hearing we can't do something right away. We got to figure out ways to make
They think too
this
technical
shit happen.
sometimes.
Just
With
make it
shit
happen.
like this. Too technical. Yes, if he's taking a phone call in there that can't be heard on the air, and it's the same people that are calling in, you could absolutely get recordings of it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mars.
You want an actual phone call as soon as he picks it up, right? He's not going to have a screen.
Earl?
Right.
Well, Earl's doing his show. I don't know what he's doing. We have no idea what Earl's doing. We just want, so we could have some cool shit to play on Monday, we want our guys taking some of these phone calls, however we can make that happen, so we get recordings of that.
He's going to have callers, and he's not going to have a screener. So he sees a call, he picks it up, and whatever that person says is going to be on the air.
Why isn't he going to have a screener?
Because he's going to do it at a compact studio.
He's not doing the Black Rock Coalition from this studio?
No, he's not.
Why?
Why not?
It's easy out of that studio for one person to do the show.
That's the colored studio.
I didn't know this was a whites-only studio.
Don't you see the sign over there? Colors
That
only.
explains the fountain, the water fountain back there, and the restroom.
Why is it easier, though? This place has a microphone and two CD.
Yeah, he's going to need someone in the producer's side if he uses this.
Yeah, but we got all our guys. That's all they're doing Saturday night is getting drunk and watching Earl fall flat on his face.
Somebody can produce from that room.
I'll keep it below a .0.
But isn't the objective to get a call that's candid and without a call screener? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, but we don't want to miss out. Let's say Earl only takes 3 calls the entire night.
He's not going to take a lot of calls.
And the phones are lit up.
And the phones are going to be
We want to hear
crazy.
what those people want to say. So we actually want the screening process to be recorded. That's pretty much the goal.
Right.
So somebody could call up and go, this fucking blows, and the screener can go, why does it suck? Maybe ask him a few questions about why he thinks it blows or it's great or whatever. It blows. And then hang up, but we'll have that recorded. If Earl doesn't take one call the whole night, it doesn't matter how many, calls are ringing here live. We need the screener, one of our guys, to be able to plunk those down and ask
see what
the
we get.
guys a few questions.
Right. Is that possible?
Yes, if we do it out of this studio.
Yeah, we should do
Then
it out
we
of the
should.
studio.
Earl deserves the white studio.
Who wants to volunteer to, help out Earl?
I'll raise my hand. I don't mean it, and I won't, but I'll raise my hand, too.
And I'll follow Anthony's example like a sheep.
Yeah, one of our guys will help out, because it would make for great radio on Monday.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
All right, thank you, Mars. I appreciate it. All right, there you go. We'll figure it out. Also, you can use the FU line with your comments.
Oh, that's good.
So at least we're guaranteed to get some stuff. So when Earl's doing his Black Rock Coalition tomorrow night at midnight on this fine channel, it's a 2-hour show featuring black artists, you could comment by calling up the FU line. How's that?
Earl's like the Rosa Parks of the studios. They want to put him in the little one? No. No, I say. He's sitting in Opie's chair.
He
the
refused.
whitest guy in the whole room.
He refused to give it up to a white DJ.
Right.
He can sit in my chair.
This is famous.
Well,
Eric, make sure you throw the chair away Sunday.
It's Black Earl Douglas with the Black Rock Coalition.
The music, so rockin', so black.
Black as melted midnight.
Hello, this is Earl.
Melted midnight.
You guys are killing
My,
him, man.
that is black.
Isn't it?
He's taking this very serious.
He is. This is years in the making, people. I can't stress to you enough how long this has been Earl's dream. He brought it up to everybody over at WNEW, and I mean everybody, from the lowly intern to the top dog at the time, Ken Stevens, the general manager, and everyone in between, everyone on the air. This project is his baby, his dream, and he comes here, and he's finally he is going to get to put it on the air.
It's a feel-good story.
It certainly is.
A man in his dream.
Yep.
Oh, it's not
coming true.
It's not going to feel good on Monday.
You're listening to the very last Black Rock Coalition.
Hello, this is Earl.
XM202.
You know, I love Earl. Almost like a brother, but, man, this is
like a brother or like a brother?
Like a brother.
Like a brother.
But I got to tell you, I've heard a lot of ideas in my time. This is the worst radio idea ever. It has to be said. There's just not enough black artists.
It's so niche. It's so niche that even XM won't touch it.
Right.
On the bright side, he's really sticking with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's drive, determination.
Can I do the White Rapper Coalition?
Yeah.
Program after that.
Feel free.
Eminem.
And Snow.
Vanilla Ice.
Snow. Yeah.
Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys.
You have more artists to choose from than Earl does.
And that's
it. Marky Mark.
Well, he's almost.
Marky Mark, Funky Bunch.
Wow, that's about it. You make a great comparison, though, Bill.
White Rap Coalition.
We should do that, man, as a goof. You want to do it? How funny would that be?
And ELO loves it, and it takes off.
Then I got to host that. Oh, my God.
That garbage.
Stole it from Earl.
The Black Rock Coalition. So blind people can hate them, too.
No, you didn't.
All right, well.
So those are some first thoughts.
They're calling him the Black Rudy. The movie Rudy. He's getting one shot to go out there and show what he's got. It says, the Black Rudy without the football or the urge to really want to succeed.
Yeah, let's just
and
be
they're
honest,
putting him in garbage time.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Let's be honest about the Black Rudy. Yes, it's the fourth quarter, and it's 100-8. Get in there, Earl, and give it your all. Rudy. It's a minute left in the game. Have fun. Here's your dream. Now go home.
That movie was so unbelievable because of the dude they picked to play Rudy, and then in the end when they showed the picture of the real
Rudy.
Like, I get it. He looks like fucking Lal Alzado.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, he was a much smaller version, but he looked like a psycho.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's going to be a big, big night for Black Earl. But it's the start of something new for the Opie and Anthony channel here.
If this doesn't work out, Earl is going to try his jump to conclusions mat that he puts on the floor for those Office Space fans out there.
Yeah.
It's jump to conclusion. You put a bunch of conclusions on a mat, and you jump to them. It's a worse idea than the jump to conclusions mat.
Well, we should do one of these ideas a week. So we got Black Girl and the Black Rock Coalition this weekend on 202.
And don't forget the rapping grandma.
Tomorrow night.
Could play her, too. From Wedding Singer.
Oh, yeah, very good.
And 400 other movies.
400,000 other movies where white granny raps. Yeah.
Let's start thinking about what we want to do next weekend on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one of the pests should get a show for 2 hours.
A pest.
If you guys got a good idea, give us a call, and we'll just throw you on the air.
Gotta have an idea, though.
Yeah, you gotta have a good idea, and we'll throw you on the air next weekend. No problem, for 2 hours. This channel will be yours for 2 hours. The Pests have been doing such a great job for us behind the scenes. I think the Pests deserve time on this channel.
I think there's so many people on the message board that really seem to know radio, know how to do it so well. they remind us on a daily basis how we should be doing it, that they'd probably do a great job coming in here and doing radio.
And Danny will be here to board up.
Well, I was thinking the Than and Dan show.
Than and Dan show. Well, the name itself, you'd get jobs all over the country with that.
Uh-oh.
Are there...
Sorry, I see Opie looking.
Would it be
for
Than and Dan or Dan and Than?
I don't think it's
first.
Hooray for that idea button.
I'm not doing anything over here.
Hooray for that idea.
I don't think you have any of those.
Hooray for that idea.
Who would get top billing? Is it Than and Dan or Dan and Than?
Probably me.
Why?
Because I'm me. I'm sorry.
Because you got the unusual name, that's all.
More radio experience?
Yes, I do.
All right, that's usually the criteria.
No, the
You
unusual...
got serious there. You hear that?
No, the
Yes,
unusual.
I do.
The unusual name goes first. That's all. That's all it's about. Yeah, it doesn't mean anyone's
and Dan.
better than the other person.
What was that great story that your old PD at the Bone?
Oh yeah. I had done some improv, and he thought that as acting experience, and he didn't like my delivery. And so, listening to my air checks, and he said, well, you're an actor, right? Why don't you act like a DJ?
And where's that guy today? Is he talking on a microphone to the entire country right now?
No, he isn't.
Exactly.
Those little tidbits, they stick with you through your career.
Yeah.
And you collect them like cards or anything else, and you'll remember that forever.
Yep.
And the more successful you get, the funnier those little things get, those tidbits.
All right. Let's say hi to...
Dave Douglas's words of wisdom to us.
Let's say hi to Jesse in New Jersey. Jesse!
Hey, what's up, boys? How's it going?
Hey.
Hey, don't you guys remember what happened to the last black guy that had a dream?
Oh. Wow. Oh.
Let's go to Peter in Jersey. Peter!
Skeeter.
Well,
What's up?
Should have gone with Peter.
Yeah, that works. Hey, you should remember what happened when you guys had if you guys take callers or for the show for Black Rock Coalition.
Yes.
It's never going to work because remember what happened to Billy Staples when he opened for Norton, and they booed the shit out of him because all the listeners knew what he was going to do, and they just ruined the whole thing for him.
Well, see, this is why we know what we need. Earl's not going to take a lot of phone calls because it's a music show. It's going to be a lot of black artists strung together with Earl saying absolutely nothing in between the records.
Hopefully some interviews, though, with some people. So perhaps he'll open up the phone lines for...
He's not going to open up the phones, I'm telling you. That's why we need to take the phone calls somewhere else so we could see what the people were thinking as the show was on the air.
But he's not going to get any phone calls anyway because not many black people have satellite, so...
Oh, boy. All right.
All right, guys.
Let's go to Josh in PA. Josh?
Yeah. Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hey.
Hey, I had an idea for you guys for the Pest for the radio show. Maybe you should name it like Whackbag Radio. It's got a good ring to it.
Whackbag Radio.
Yeah.
Well, that could be their slug line, but they got to come up with a concept for a show.
Ah, damn it.
What?
Breaking news.
What?
Sirius Satellite just signed the Than and Dan show for $8.5 million. Jesus Christ.
We missed the boat on that.
Again, damn it.
Sorry, guys.
All right, Josh.
It's been good.
All right, boys, punch it out.
Whackbag Radio. I like the name of the show, but you still have to come up with the actual show. Okay, so we'll figure that out. You guys, you'll take it upon yourself to make sure we get some reaction?
Absolutely.
All right, you can call the FU line definitely while Earl's on the on the air, and we'll weed through those calls and get the good ones, okay?
And we'll work out how to record.
Exactly. We're going to take a break. We'll get Big A in here next, and Robin, see what kind of sex toy she brought in today. And
Robin.
And then we got some very hot girls from the West Coast.
Robin.
Also sitting out there. Okay?
Right.
Want to go to break with some of that fag talk we used to play?
Are we announcing Arch Enemy today, like Elo said?
Good question.
Good question. We should have asked him that because a lot of capital letters being instant feedback to me. And you know what caps equal, everybody?
Yelling.
Ban.
Oh.
Yep. Do you just want to ruin everything I do on this instant feedback? This is my job.
Told you.
I just said it sounded like they were yelling.
I go through the instant feedback.
See, I was onto this a long time ago.
You're here on a daily basis. You know that caps equal
You know what the
banning.
tension is? every relationship is built on trust.
Yeah.
And until he comes clean about that whore bitch cook that is in
I
his house,
don't have a
and
whore
his
bitch cook. I have a wonderful woman
that you have with there
that comes in to cook once a week.
Question, Anthony.
Yes, certainly.
Is your cook attractive?
Is she attractive?
She's
not.
The time.
I will tell you something. She is not my type. Not my type. In shape, sure.
So she's in shape. She has a vagina. She can cook. She's in your house. You want to fuck her.
Not my type.
Maybe you haven't, but you want to.
No. Not at all.
Never thought about it?
Let me tell you something.
Never entertained as she's sitting there cooking your stew?
I would be completely
honest.
And I will be completely honest.
Bending her over the range.
She is not my type, and not once have I fantasized or even had a passing thought.
You never thought
of any type of
finger blasting her on the Davenport?
I've got to order a Davenport first to even start fantasizing about anything happening on the Davenport. Nothing ever has even entered my mind.
Never? No scenarios of, where's the ladle? Oh, I think it's up in the attic.
No.
Let's go out there.
First of all, who keeps their ladles in the attic? Bill, that's ridiculous.
You got to get her somewhere where they can't hear the moans.
There will be no moans. She's a married woman to a police officer.
Makes it dirty.
Mind you. And she's a fine woman, not my type.
You sound like Eric Logan right now.
What, being diplomatic?
She's a fine woman.
She is a fine woman. My type are girls that could be mistaken for school children.
I'm not getting involved with this
or
tension that you guys obviously have.
You don't.
There's a tension there, and I'm trying to stay out of this one.
You don't, on some level. Just think what's so obviously the man is in sweats every morning when he comes in.
He's so banging.
Thinking about
What, me? I was just reading more instant feedback. I thought you guys had moved on.
All right, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna break. I thought we gave away these tickets.
What are they? The
Disturbed tickets?
Disturbed.
Yeah,
COC.
Let's check
Jägermeister.
Okay. I may be wrong, but I know we gave away tickets yesterday. Maybe we have more to give away. I don't know. Why don't we go to break with this thing, and we'll figure it all out next, okay? Check out this.
This program funded by the...
Bill Burr helping us out once again today. He had a great week of radio with us, and he's going away next week to do some things. He'll be back soon, though. And he's going to be at Rascals in Montclair, New Jersey, Thanksgiving weekend. So Friday,
Saturday, possibly Sunday.
Saturday,
Wednesday got
possibly
moved.
Sunday.
Wednesday got moved.
All right, so no Wednesday show.
Yeah, no.
Rascals, Montclair, New Jersey with Bill Burr. Go out and support him, especially if you're in the area. His new stuff is killing. We got to go right to the phones. Krista, the blind girl. Krista.
Yeah, hi. Is Robin in the studio yet?
No, she's just kind of hanging outside the studio right now.
Okay, because I had this idea for a thing to do on the air. I've been having problems.
Hold on a minute. The girl's going to foul up our Opie and Anthony banner?
How many of those do we have?
How many of those do we have there, Steve?
We got a big roll of those Opie and Anthony banners.
Oh, we do?
Yeah. 3 big rolls of them.
3 big rolls.
Well, she says she could go about 15 feet, so...
Wow.
My God.
Wait, what's going on today?
Opie, we have a squirter. You know what a squirter is?
That sounds like a shooter.
It's a girl, yeah.
Come on.
It's a girl that...
That is the gayest ring ever. Do you hear that?
Yeah, we hear it every time Steve comes in, and the people in the production studio call him.
Travis. Wait, we got a girl to do what?
She's a squirter. When she's, when she's ejaculating, it actually flies out. This one actually
squirts.
Flower actually has done it 15 feet.
15 feet?
She just told me. I said, how big of a mess is this going to make?
Can she control how far it goes? Gonna have to ask her.
I don't know.
Was there some guy with like a lab coat and some sort of measuring stick? That's a really good question.
Use radar.
Safety goggles.
Some kind of laser measurement.
All right, we got Big A here. Can she try to hit Big A in the face?
That's exactly what we were trying to figure out.
Wow.
He said he's up for it. As long as Big A doesn't touch them, that was the one warning I got from the girls. Please don't let him touch us.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll hit him in the face.
He hears that a lot.
These girls will do anything on film, but they're scared that Big A might touch them?
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Can we paint like a bullseye on Big A's face?
Yeah, that's kind of where we were going with it, yeah.
All right. Big A, would you go for a bullseye on your face? With the mouth being ground zero?
Here's another thing that would be perfect for the iPod download idea.
Well, we got to find representation that has a creative mind that could come up with this stuff for us.
You see Big A just kind of, yeah.
Wait, get Big A in here real
like
fast.
the man has any options in life.
No.
Oh, he loves this stuff. Look at him.
Bring in Big A.
Oh, my God, he just pulled up his... bunt. His honeymooner's pants. Holy crap, Big A.
Oh, and away we go.
Why do you have to pull up your pants so high?
Oh, Big A.
We're trying to get you girls, man.
And your belt is a little askew.
Yeah, see, that's
you might
the
need
look.
a belt loop.
There you go. The shirt has to be out.
Yeah,
see
no tuck.
See how much nicer that looks?
No tuck.
Yeah, you don't tuck anymore.
Oh.
All right. You got to give the illusion that you're slender.
Are you losing weight?
I'm trying.
Yeah, he got a haircut. He cleaned himself up. Want to drink some eggnog?
You did get yourself a little bit of a haircut?
That's all right.
Clean yourself up a little bit? There you go. Hawk positioning him.
Why are you positioning him? Hold on a minute.
What does your hat say?
We got so much going on. Krista, hold on a second, okay?
Okay.
We're definitely going to go to you, and we're going to help you out today, but we have a big star on the line. It's Clay.
Hey, good morning, guys.
It's Clay from The Apprentice. You got kicked off last night.
Oh, no, I didn't get kicked off, buddies. I got fired.
You got fired.
You got kicked off, buddy.
Exactly. Or some of my friends say I got effed last night. So.
Effed?
Yeah.
We like to
you
say
don't think
fucked.
it was legit?
You say effed, we say fucked.
Well,
yeah.
You know, I try not to say that word on anything that's going to broadcast out to the whole world.
Well, it's XM Satellite Radio. That's one of the perks we got here on satellite. No regulations.
So, what did you think about last night's episode, guys?
It was all right.
Yeah.
Our company was featured prominently, and that was exciting for all of us. Our boss, Eric Logan, did a great job.
Uh-oh. You don't like the ELO, though, right?
No, actually, he did a great job. I actually love the XM stuff. I love the new little XM to go thing. I wish we would have gotten to keep those. We got to play with a couple of them for the 3 days.
They didn't even let you keep them?
They didn't even let you keep them?
No, they took them up real quick, and we were like, no, these are fun.
Yeah,
so,
it's going to be the item this Christmas season. You watch.
I think so. I think it's going to be the replacement. If it was a little bit smaller and the earphones were more comfortable, it'd be the replacement for the iPod.
Did you think Eric Logan was cute?
You know, at first I did, but, you know, he's a little old for me, so.
Old?
Yeah. And, you know, I was just listening to y'all's show a little bit. Is this Queer Eye for the Straight Guy or a talk radio show host?
It can drift into a different...
Explain that.
Well, y'all were giving this guy fashion tips, going tucked, untucked, put your hair back.
Oh, if you saw him, no,
the guy's a fat slob. We were joking.
Well, maybe you should send him to
this guy
Jenny
has.
Craig instead.
We can't help this guy.
Well, maybe you should send him to Jenny Craig instead.
No, we're going to have a girl that can squirt her own orgasm
hack reference.
15 feet and going to squirt him right in the face.
Yeah, this guy's going to get squirted in the face, yes, from a porn star, a hot porn star.
You know, I would really take a heavy bath after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, not my thing.
Now, I watched you get the boot there last night.
Did you watch the whole show?
Yes.
Great. Have you watched all the shows this season?
Opie?
Most of them, yeah.
Most of them?
Of course.
Well,
you don't come across too well in the show there, Clay.
Well, editing, you know, is a bitch. I mean,
everyone blames it on the editing now.
I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there because, you know, what it is what it is. You say what you can say, whether they twist your words around or not. You still said it, or it was still said at different times. The things that you didn't see in this task, or actually, you know, the things that you did see in this task, is that I was right about the type of song we should have had for XM Cafe, but Rebecca, who's a big hip-hop R&B fan, wanted to have and turn this guy who looks like Seal and sounds like Seal into, you know, Tommy Lee, I guess, or 50 Cent or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And that doesn't fit on your XM Cafe station. So regardless of what Randall did of putting the wrong station on there, it was about the artist in the end. And we were told, you know, you didn't use your artist to his fullest ability. And because of that, I got fired.
But Clay, no one liked you on the show.
Well, you know what? When you're the most creative person there and you speak your mind, you know, I like old Imus over on MSNBC. I'm going to say it like it is. And there's so many people that come on The Apprentice that don't work for themselves and are afraid to buck, I guess, the man.
No.
They're like, no, I can't go against the world. You know, I can't go, oh, I can't speak up and do it because they think, oh, well, the project manager is going to say this. We'll go along with the project manager so that if they fail, it's their butt down the drain.
Do you think your alternative lifestyle might have played a part?
You know, I never will know that because it was never said to my face.
Yeah.
And they never showed any of it on camera.
No.
And so I'll really never know the answer to that question.
Well, you came across very bitchy and needy.
Well, that's all about, that big E word, which we're not going to use.
The E word, what's that?
Estrogen?
No, the whole editing word. So because, when they're trying to make you look bad to build you up for failure or anything else that way, they've got to make everyone else look good. Kind of like on last week's task where it was for Star Wars. I got all the props in the boardroom from both Lucas Entertainment and from Best Buy, but they didn't show it. They both said, "Oh, we love Clay. He did such an amazing job." And then after the show was aired, I got all the people who helped us put together and design the actual unit itself sent me emails going, "We don't know why they let this Olive bitch take control and show that she had control. You're the one that had control the whole time. You did all the work. She was just in the way."
Yeah. What do you think of the Trump?
What do I think of the Trump? I think he's ultimately wants to be liked so much that he's willing to do whatever it takes to get that attention, that he, for some reason, he's attention starved. As much attention as he gets, it feeds him, and he needs that. He's ultimately
That's weird coming from you, because you sound like, you look like you needed a lot of attention during the show.
You think so?
Oh, my God, yeah.
Well, didn't have to have attention. I just needed respect. And, I wanted people to listen to. Every time that I said something, I ended up being right. So you can't complain about that.
All right. You like your experience on the show?
The experience on the show was amazing. I would change a couple of things, but for the most part, I would definitely do it again.
All right. Anything
so
else?
would you ever try out yourself?
What?
Would you ever have the balls to try out yourself?
Balls to try that show? No.
Right. Why not?
Because it's like business geeks.
Well, why not? Marcus made it on there.
Huh?
Marcus made it on there.
So? It's not our thing. Well, I mean, there's a million other reality shows that we could do besides that one. That's like, dude, we hate that world. Do you understand? You guys are all young go-getters, kissing ass and blah blah blah, looking the part.
I don't think I kissed ass at all anytime in this, which is probably why I was hated. So.
No, it's just not our cup of tea there.
What would be your cup of tea on a reality show that's out now?
Fear Factor.
Really?
No.
Would you?
No.
Yeah, you
of course
better
not.
got a good stomach. So, but hey, guys, thanks for having me on your show this morning. Thanks for giving me props. And who do you think's going to win?
I think it's going to be the girl with the crutches or the black dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. Why those two?
Huh?
Why those two?
Why those two?
Right. My pick is Randall.
Who's Randall?
The black guy.
Yeah, the black dude. I think it's time for a black dude to win.
Well, regardless of that, he has the most qualifications.
The last guy, there's only one guy left besides Randall?
Yeah, the little virgin.
Yeah, he's a virgin?
Well, we think so. He would never answer his question when Trump asked him. So
now, you're a gay gentleman. You think he has some gay tendencies?
I was out last night here in New York, and every single person asked me that. Do you think Adam's gay? Do you think Adam's gay? I think Adam is asexual.
Asexual?
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Yeah.
Asexual, huh?
I think that he has been suppressed his whole life as far as that goes, that, it's such a shun to think about and you can't talk about it, and that he has a clue of what he's going to do in that arena. So I think he'll figure it out.
He seems like he's like 12 years old on that show. Like he never grew up or something. There's something really strange about him.
Than that, so.
Oh, really? He's a young one?
Yeah, he's pretty young. He's the youngest guy on the show. He's still in that age where you like to inflate everything and say you've done all this stuff that you haven't. So.
All right, we're getting bored. Thanks,
all right,
Clay.
Y'all too. Bye.
Oh, you like that, don't you, faggot?
There goes
I wish I knew how to quit you.
He tried to wrap it up himself.
Yeah,
I heard somebody getting interviewed going, all right, guys, thanks for having me on.
All right. Let's say hi to Krista again. Krista, the blind girl. Krista!
Okay, I'm back now?
Yes.
There she is.
So what can we do for you today?
Okay, I wanted to know if Robin had any masturbation tips for me since my wrists have been hurting. And I was looking to see if I can get some toys or whatever, maybe have an orgasm on the air.
How blind are you?
Totally blind.
Totally, like blackness blind.
Since when?
Since birth.
Since birth?
Wow. So you have no idea.
You have no concept of sight then.
That's correct.
Like, you don't even understand what sight means then.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Think that.
Don't know what anything looks like. Just close your eyes.
Like someone has to explain it. How do they explain sight to you?
They don't do a great job.
You know, because there's people out there that, you know, they saw for a while and then they went blind, so they understand what sight is. But if you were born without ever seeing, that concept has still got to be a really strange thing to you.
Yeah, I don't understand the concept. There's a lot of things I don't... Like when people talk about three-dimensional drawing and other types of artistic concepts, I have no idea what they're talking
Fucking
about.
retarded, too?
When you're touching stuff and they go, you could see this, but
Jesus, teasing, of course.
But wait, I guess your dreams would help you out, right? Don't you see in your dreams?
No. I can't. How could I? That's not possible.
She got no reference point.
Oh, that's fucking
dreams.
creepy.
Wait. Dreams are only what your mind kind of concocts during the night when you're asleep, but it's based on...
How would you not know that?
There are times... Shut up, Bill. There are times on this show where we learn something for the first time. Like, I assumed all blind people that were born blind at least could see in their dreams.
What reference point does your brain have to conjure up an image if you haven't seen it in when you're awake? All of a sudden, you're going to be asleep and you're going to know what things look like?
All right, wait. So, hold on. We're going to get into some pot talk. We needed some good reefer now, because this is where we get to freak people out.
Dude.
Like, when you're dreaming, what do you see? You don't see, but what is your dreams then?
Like auditory.
Oh, fuck that.
All right, now here's something. I know about mental images. You're able to conjure up images in your mind. Like anyone could shut their eyes and conjure up an image of something.
No. Not an image.
Yeah.
Like if you tell me to imagine something like a ball,
yeah,
and it's in my hands, I'm imagining feeling it.
Yeah, but you know what the shape is. Can you just like
imagine seeing it? No.
You can't visualize in your head a round or a spherical object.
What's wrong with you?
I don't understand that part of it. Like through
vision is.
You don't. I know you don't know what vision is, but just see it for God's sake. Use your mind's eye.
My mind.
I just can't get past the fact that even in dreams she's not seeing shit.
It's just like a bunch of talk.
That's
hello.
Hey, he's saying it's like listening to the radio.
That's creepy AI
Hey,
stuff.
You're being chased and you can't run fast. Your feet feel like cement, and there's bad guys chasing you.
Oh my God!
It's like
I'm
books
actually,
on tape
moving
for
in
her
my
dream.
Dreams and you know.
You're what?
Moving, running or whatever.
You're running?
Yeah, I've been running. And
But what is it like? You can't see anything.
Bang into shit.
You hit a wall. Yeah.
No, that's the weird part. When in a dream, because dreams are so illogical. Somehow I know where I'm going.
That is strange.
It is weird.
I would think you at least have that.
Dreams are
we get to see in your dreams.
I'm a logical person. My dreams are really illogical.
You don't miss it. Quickly, without any technical stuff, what happened? What's wrong with your peepers? No optic nerve or something?
No retina.
No retina? What the hell happened to your retina?
I wasn't there.
You just were born without a retina?
It's genetic.
Other people in your family got that?
It's my parents are carriers.
Great. Thanks, Mom and Pop. Don't you love that one?
How long did it take them to figure out that you were blind? Were they like tossing you the ball in the backyard? And
there are 100 guys at the bar, and Mom picked the one guy.
The no retina sperm guy. Wow.
Great.
So yeah, how old were you? Like instantly, did they say, "Uh-oh"?
A few months.
A few months. Just crawling into the walls.
They realized it when I wasn't following. Like if somebody would make a funny face or try to be a clown, I wasn't following correctly.
Honey, this kid fucking hates me.
Yeah, won't smile or anything. Doesn't even look at me. Wow, no retina. They can't do a retinal transplant yet, huh?
No.
Pop them corneas in like nothing. What about a whole eyeball? Can't we work that out?
Yeah, come on.
Again,
Let's
it's
get
the
going.
21st century.
Let's get going
here.
with this shit.
We're working on 21st century rules. You're supposed to be able to like use that little salt and pepper shaker, Star Trek thing, wave it over your eyeballs, and you're seeing again.
Yeah.
There's retinas all over the place. Everyone that dies has a couple of retinas that worked. Can't just pop them in, replacement parts.
I don't know.
All right, well,
wow, that would be you blind that long and all of a sudden you could see.
Now that would freak you out, wouldn't it?
First thing they show you is just some porno.
Just porno, right? You'd be thrilled.
Balls.
That's the first thing somebody wants to see. Porno. Are you
Yeah.
kidding?
Hey, so what turns you on, Krista?
What turns me on?
You can't.
A hot voice.
A smooth shirt.
No, not a smooth shirt. Like sex sexy hands, you know.
Sexy hands, the way some guy touches you.
Right.
There you go.
The feel of corduroy.
Do you get action?
Do I get action?
Yeah, where does a blind girl go to get laid?
Well, I have a boyfriend.
How did that happen?
Is he the kid from Mask?
She's blind, not dead.
It's Rocky Dennis.
God. Look, man.
They're going on a trip. He's putting pins in the map.
The reality is most guys are not searching out blind girls, though.
Well, actually, he is, you know, he's a really awesome person.
Is he blind?
Yes.
Oh, he's blind, too.
Holy
See?
crap.
There you go.
That is freaky.
He's sniffing around like dogs before they have sex.
Oh, my
Gotta
God.
find that spot, right?
Oh, God.
So, I got to ask you a couple of questions. When did you lose your virginity?
I'm not going to answer whether I've lost my virginity or not.
Oh, okay.
So you're a virgin.
Still virgin. Well, let me ask you then, have you had any type of sexual contact with a guy?
I'm going to leave that stuff up to your imagination.
All right. I just want to know, like, the first time you grabbed a guy's junk, you know, were you surprised, shocked?
Did it feel like a banana?
You know, without seeing it first.
Well, yeah, I kind of didn't / don't, whichever, have a concept of what a penis would feel like. I even asked my teachers, you know, is there a 3-dimensional model I could see?
Yeah, and your teacher zipped this fly down.
Somebody should just get her a dildo.
Yeah?
Well, that's what I was looking to see. You know, I'd like because my wrists bother me, typing and all kinds of stuff. I got to, you know, go look at the Carpal Tunnel Association website and see what the hell I'm supposed to
Weak
do.
wrist genes, too.
Send this woman dildos.
It's because
I will.
Don't make
I'll
a
send
fucking
her,
maniac
I will,
out of me.
Absolutely. We'll send her one of the realistic.
The blind girl gets dildos.
What I wanted is like a cyber skin, you know, dick.
Oh, absolutely. We can do
And
that.
Cyber
like
skin
a little
dick.
vibrator, like for my finger. Like, what can I do? Because my wrists really bother me, and when I masturbate...
There's lots of different things. There's lots of... You can use bullets. Bullets are the best.
Well,
Absolutely.
what can I do so my wrist doesn't... Cause
with a bullet, you don't have to do anything.
Well, I'm guessing she likes the clitoral stimulation.
That's exactly.
And she's moving her hand around a lot.
Remember we had those one porn stars in here. We had that big long, the pleaser wand.
Oh, yeah.
That thing worked really well, and you don't have to do anything.
And that way you could keep your arm up a little higher and just kind of jiggle it around. It's vibrating, and you'll be fine.
We'll hook you up.
Jiggling, baby.
What could she use in her household? She wants to, like, masturbate right now.
Her cane?
In her household?
Oh, God, that's awful. That's nasty.
Who said cane?
It wasn't me. Do you have a guide dog?
No, I don't.
Oh,
damn, because all you would need is a jar of peanut butter.
Rub a little peanut butter.
I knew you guys were going
That'll work. That'll work. Come on.
Huh?
So what are you saying, a little bestiality?
It's not bestiality if you can't see.
It's not bestiality if no one's looking.
Right. Especially.
Well, you want to, like, do something live on the air right now, Krista?
I'll do an orgasm for you.
A real one?
A real one?
Yeah, a real orgasm.
Do you make yourself come easy?
Yeah, I mean, it all depends. I mean...
Is it going to fuck up your typing for the rest of the day?
No, I'll be all right.
Where are you? Oh, sorry.
In my bed.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Is your room decorated?
If my mom feels like putting something up or whatever. Well, what I want to do is I want to get some rock posters for my room. So at least it'll have something that I identify with. Like, I'm a big Disturbed fan.
Yeah.
Well, when Disturbed comes to New York, we'll figure out how to get you to the show.
Well,
can't we just play the CD loud?
My mom has this problem.
Good point.
What?
She will not let me go to Madison Square Garden.
Why?
Because she's freaked out. She's like, oh, my God, a visually impaired person, a blind person, what if there's a terrorist attack or a fire or...
Nah, I don't think you got to worry about that.
Yeah, she's fucking... Oh, God.
Just get you a seat in the back row. You'll think you're in the front row. Everybody will be happy.
Yeah, you could even get her a shitty seat.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the acoustics, actually.
Yeah. Well, it sounds great all over.
And Tom in Illinois is saying that Krista is faking it. We know for a fact she's not, because you've called this show a bunch, right?
Yeah, I have called this show.
Yeah, she's the one that talks through her special computer and everything.
Yeah, no, she's blind. Tom, you idiot.
And I can give you, techno babble if that would help you.
No, we believe you. We proved that a long time ago. You started calling our show right off the bat.
Yeah.
Now, I remember you now.
Alrighty.
All right, so what are you going to use to masturbate today?
My hand.
Hand.
She's just going to use a hand. We'll send her something.
We
but,
definitely will. We'll send you some toys.
All right, so you're on your bed. How are you? Are you sure no one's home?
Yes, I'm sure no one's home.
How do you know?
How do you know?
Oh, my God.
Is your door closed? How do you know?
Yeah.
There might be 10 people sitting in chairs all around your bed right now, just being very quiet.
What if? Does your mom have a sense of humor? Will she put up like NSYNC posters on your wall?
No.
Tell you it's disturbed. So your friends come over and think you're a real dork.
That's okay. My friends will come over and rat her out. So.
Hey, you get off by hot voices, right?
Yeah.
All right, we got a really hot voice for you. This person will help you through it, okay?
Oh, my God. You're not going to play Norton, are you?
No. We know Norton doesn't have a hot voice. We have the hottest voice right here in radio.
So get started and.
Oh, my God. You're going to play Howard.
No.
No.
That's not a hot voice.
You promise?
We promise.
I know you're going to, like, fool around totally. I'm touching myself now.
I could tell. Couldn't you tell she was touching herself a little? Her voice got a little more sultry.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a fucked up week of radio.
Just lay back, close your eyes.
Homeless girls' asses.
Oh.
And now a blind girl masturbating. Sorry.
Blind woman with weak wrist.
Mm-hmm.
Let her go. Let her go. Yeah.
You guys can talk. I can multitask.
Well, let us know when you want the really good voice to help you to the end.
Okay.
I would assume you want to get a little closer and then just say now, and then this person with the hottest voice.
Oh, she's getting that kind of quick.
Yeah.
Well, I have like it's like sometimes I'll have a half an orgasm and then I'll like take a break and then I'll like, you know.
Chicks are so fucked up. Imagine
What?
that. Yeah, I just let a little cum come out, and then I wait, and I jerk off the rest of the way. Guys are just, we're done.
Beat it.
Back to video games.
No, I mean, you gotta have fun with it. You gotta like.
Yeah, you do.
All right, go ahead.
Let her rip.
Go ahead.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh my God, that's hot.
Oh.
That's hot.
Oh.
That's hot.
Okay, you want to do
the guy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
When I looked up at her face, I saw that she was smiling at me, fully aware of my visual adoration and loving the attention. My cock gave me a twitch of anticipation when I realized she was aware of a total femininity. And of my full male appreciation of it. Okay, I'll admit it. I'm kind of a freak when it comes to French girls. I never had one before, but I collected magazines and videos featuring them and had an uncountable number of wonderful orgasms as I fantasize being with them, touching and kissing them, rubbing my cock all over their exotic mouths and between their marvelous tits and up into their hot pussies. On this particular night, as Marie stood by the table taking my order, I got the craziest urge to touch her naked legs, to slide my hand up between her precious thighs and feel the warmth of her.
Okay, you need a little more expression. You sound like you're going,
Yeah.
We're gonna write.
That's like telling you to
You know what?
see.
We're gonna write some shit.
Yeah, we all have pens and paper in hand. We'll write for Big A to help you along.
Okay, go back to doing what you're doing.
Yeah, go ahead. You take care of yourself there. You were doing a good job.
Well, I am. It's just that it's sort of like an ebb and flow kind of a sensation.
All right, keep going.
Yeah.
He's new to this. We're going to try to get him a job at a phone sex.
Yeah, here we go.
She's in the...
You want him to start talking again? All right, she's moaning. Go ahead.
Take my cock. Yeah, you like that, bitch?
I wish I wouldn't have had such an awesome experience last night, because then maybe I would have been more on fire. But
Oh, what happened last night?
I just had a really, really, really amazing orgasm.
All right, keep playing, keep playing. We're writing our asses off here.
My cock feels good in your tight pussy. Take it, you blind whore. Flip over and I'll tool that ass.
It's like a perverted match game.
You like it in the ass? Work the shaft and the balls.
Oh, God. You know, hey, Andrew, you don't actually have a bad voice.
All right, just keep playing, man.
Oh, baby. I'm getting ready to come. Retina, I damn near killed her.
What did you say?
Reckon Anthony's good line. Jesus. Why don't you go freestyle, Big A? Talk dirty to her. Let's go. We'll help you along, but go ahead. Freestyle. She's almost ready.
I'm actually finishing up the job, kind of.
Oh.
You just finished?
Well, I don't know. I don't have like a...
Suck it. Suck it. Suck it harder. Suck it.
I didn't think I had it.
Suck it.
I didn't think I had some more there. There we go.
Oh, wow.
That's what she needed. She needed somebody to take control. Keep saying it.
Take control? How about
blind whore.
I don't know. How about I
Shut
tell
your
you what
face.
to do?
All right, keep going. We got a couple more for him.
Okay, why don't you rub my clitoris? Why don't you, say
All right,
something? Say
Big,
something hot.
All right, here he goes. Big A's going to say something really hot.
Suck it or fuck your eye socket.
Oh, my God.
I'll make you smell guard.
What? Oh, God.
I'll make you smell God.
Bill Burr at Rascals in Montclair, New Jersey, November 25th, 20.6.
Oh, it's horrible.
Visualize this.
Oh, wow.
Keep going. We got a couple more. We're finally getting warmed up. Keep moaning.
Can I put it in your poop shoot? Dot, 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 dot.
Dot, dot, dot? Is that what you said?
Yeah. It's a little Braille for you.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
It's so weird. I hear us on delay now.
Yeah, turn down your radio.
Well, you can't hear it. It's not a big deal.
Mm.
It's all the way across the room.
Yeah, that's fine.
I finally got an XM radio.
Oh, good.
Shocking.
right, keep going. We're just about done.
You like my body? Trim spa, baby. Ramon, fuck this blind whore.
Oh my God!
Come on.
That's terrible.
I'm gonna win MVP. I'm trying my ass off over here.
That's pretty funny, though.
Yeah.
We're losing her. This is like MASH.
Yeah, come on. We don't want to lose you. We're almost there.
I can smell your cunt.
Let's see, I don't know. Maybe I can have a second orgasm. We'll see.
Yeah. Give it a
yeah,
one more.
Will it burn if I come in your eyes?
Don't know how I'm doing this with your awful comments, but...
Suck it. Suck it. Harder. Suck it. Suck it. By the way, I have crabs.
Thank you for the revelation.
Pretend my cock is a lazy tool.
LASIK.
Jesus, a lazy tool.
Oh my God. A lazy tool.
All right.
You want to just finish off your orgasm for us?
Yeah, see if you could just finish up a little bit.
I think I have gas.
I got like the after effect going.
Yeah.
You can take it, you take it from behind or on your side. Those are your only two choices. Shut up and take it. Show me how you could suck a guy's cock. Black Rock Coalition on 202 Saturday at 12 a.m. I am gay.
Those men wanted to have sex with me.
Oops.
I only have eyes. I only have eyes for me. Show me how you suck a guy's cock.
Oh my God, you are something else.
No, you are.
Wow, you've had a few orgasms there.
Yeah.
Huh? Krista?
She used to be able to put all that out of her mind.
Krista?
Yes?
How many orgasms did you have?
3.
Yeah?
Hey, college boy, you're next.
Nobody saw The Accused.
Keep going, Chris. We're almost done.
I don't think you're going to get much else here. Unless I fake it or something.
No, no fake. Just rub a little. Look at us, Will. Just rub it.
Lie whore, and you know it.
I want to know, who's coming up with these lines?
Never mind.
Never mind.
It's a thankless job.
Anthony.
Everybody's chiming in.
Oh, everybody's chiming in?
Of course.
Go ahead, just keep going. We're almost done.
My cock is going to make you see God. Oh, never mind.
That was actually good delivery on that.
He almost got it, Tom.
Yeah.
All right. We're always looking for the big finish here. We're trying for the big finish.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't. It's like you had me finish the job. You know, you got the big finish before.
Yeah. All right.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Big A, getting the job done.
Yeah, he sure is.
So is that all the instant feedback I hear rattling?
We're working.
Is that instant feedback? Let's hear the instant feedback.
Here's nothing. Here's nothing that will matter in your eye.
Delivery is horrible on mine.
That was funny, though. Gotta give it to you, Big A.
It's not rape if you can't see.
The what? I didn't hear that one.
Said it's not rape if you can't see.
Oh, my God.
Take your XM, flush it down the toilet, and fuck your mother.
Oh, she's doing it again.
I like a finger in my ass. I'm Big A, and I'm on your clit.
Oh, my God.
We almost had the big finish.
You got it already.
All right, we'll end with this one.
Welcome to the wonderful world of AIDS.
All right, Krista the blind girl, everyone.
Yeah, Krista. Ooh, wow. She's still going. Yeah.
Very nice.
Like the after effect, you know.
Actually, no, we don't.
You just masturbate all day?
What's that?
You just masturbate all day?
What else does she have to do?
Opie. It's handy capable.
All right, Krista, thank you so much.
I go to school, you know. Well, actually, you know, we're actually doing women's sexuality.
Opie. After all that, you don't just hang up on the girl. You're terrible.
Hey, Rich, what's up?
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
Greatest bit ever. Thank you very much. I'm cracking up over here.
You seem to enjoy that one.
Hard on or what?
It was really funny.
It was hot and funny.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right, man. Let's say hi to Blaze. Blaze.
Hey, you guys are fucking awesome, man. You guys saved my life.
Yeah, why?
I had fucking Stern fever, man, and XM202 was the vaccine, boys. I'm telling you.
Yeah, fuck the Stern.
There you go, my
It's
friend.
the only virus that's spreading across America.
Straight to XM, man.
All right,
For real.
thank you, sir. Let's say hi to Steve in Illinois. Steve.
Yeah, you guys fucking rock. This is the best bit ever. Now, I already voted on the fucking website what was the best bit. Now I'm going to have to change my fucking vote.
Yeah, we're going to play the best bits we've done since coming to XM, and we're going to have a huge 2-day special. It's going to air at the end of the year on 202. I think 2 weekends in a row it's going to air. Thanks, Steve.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, let's say hi to Mark the Trucker. Mark?
Hey, how you doing? You guys have the funniest fucking show I've ever heard of.
Look at the accolades.
I was driving through North Carolina last night listening to your crack whore homeless lady, man, and I about died laughing. Hey, promise me you'll never play the Yoko Ono thing again, though. I was about ready to drive this 18-wheeler off a bridge.
Oh, we played that yesterday, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, we should take a break. We're not done with Big A. We got some girls that are going to squirt on you. Can we put like a bullseye on your face?
Okay.
We got to do it in a way where he can, wash it off, though. The girls out there have lipstick or something? Oh, you got the lipstick? All right, as we go to break.
Jesus Christ.
Totally prepared.
We are just goofing off today and having a lot of fun doing it, man. All right, we'll play this little thing going into break, and we'll continue with Big A. We'll get the girls in. One of them can squirt like 15 feet or something. And, I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go.
Oh, my God.
Let's go right to the phones and say hi to Joey in Illinois. Joey, what's up?
What's up, boys?
How are you?
Bill.
Yes.
That is the best plug I have ever heard of anybody. Punch it out.
All right, yeah, Bill Burr doing a great job for us, and he'll be at Rascals in Montclair, New Jersey, Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving, and maybe Sunday.
Yeah, we're working that out.
He's working that out as we speak. All right. Big A, they didn't paint the bullseye on your face yet.
No.
What are we waiting for? All right, let's get Robin in here and Steve in here and the girls in here.
Danny's going to do the bullseye. All right, yeah, I would start with a big circle right around his round face, all along the perimeter. All along the perimeter.
Just the awkwardness.
Wait, it's got to be a weird bullseye because don't you want the mouth to be ground zero?
Hey,
Ooh, no, the tip of the nose.
The tip of the nose?
Yeah.
All right, I guess you're right, Anthony.
So go around and get his waddle, like with the first one.
Under the double chin.
There you go.
Holy crap.
Now,
he's going to be out of lipstick by the time he goes around that once.
Yeah, really. That's pretty good. Wow. Not bad. Now go in, like, so it almost cuts his eyeball in half. Yeah, like through the eyebrow.
Yeah, close your eyes.
Yeah.
Close your eyes, Big A.
Around
your eyes.
Around the eyes to his cleft.
There you go.
The cleft of his chin.
Right there. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, you need 2 more.
2 more. One has got to go just inside his eye.
Go right over the eyelids.
Over the bridge of the nose, like right at the bridge eyebrow line. Yeah. Right there. Yeah, use his mouth as part of that line. Very good.
Pop it across to it.
Very good.
Pucker. Let's see. Turn around. Let's see, Big A.
Yeah, put on some.
Yeah, pucker. Yeah.
Pucker. Connect that one to the corner of his.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wear lipstick.
There you go, because that's where the line goes.
All right. Well, you might as well lipstick his upper lip too.
Yeah.
While you're at it.
Yeah, just like this.
There you go.
Now go. Rub your no. Big A. Rub your lips together. Go. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
All right.
Okay.
And now,
did you fuck me?
Now,
I would fuck me.
Is that good enough, or do you need a circle?
Now you need a circle on the nose, right on the tip of the nose.
Oh,
that's
the cork.
Right.
A big
that's the cork.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer nose.
That's perfect.
Let me see.
Let's see. That is fucking perfect. God damn, Danny. Good job.
God, you're going to have more pictures for your website, Big A.
Yep.
What's your website?
More photoshops.
TheBig-A.com.
TheBig-A.com.
All right.
TheBig-A.com. And your bullseye's all ready. And we have the girls here. Ladies, please step up to the mic if you would. Or walk up to the one Nathaniel's holding.
I have something here for Andrew.
God.
Jesus Christ, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Here you go.
What's that?
Oh!
Are you giving him?
She's handing him a
I'm
mint.
giving him a mint.
Very
You
good.
can smell his breath over here.
Yes, he's nervous.
You need to go to the dentist.
He's
Oh,
scared.
poor Big A.
He's scared.
That's the
That's
one
okay,
thing.
though.
That's the one thing he doesn't like us talking
You
about.
know
is
something?
bad
That
breath.
bravo though with you. She's the
Well, then when
only.
you're talking, you should let it come out.
She's the only one with courage enough to hand the guy a fucking mint.
Yeah.
We all
She
sit
did it in a
there.
real sweet way.
Yeah.
Took her clothes
Here
off
you
first.
go.
Here you go.
Yeah. Half naked girls hand you a mint. You take it.
What do you think of the women?
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Thank
Man,
you
a
very
few
much.
words.
Now I heard ladies said you guys were negotiating behind the scenes, and you don't want Big A touching you whatsoever, right?
We want to touch each other.
All right.
Yeah, that's what they
But
do.
let's be honest, you're a little scared of Big A, right? We try to be very honest in the show.
Sexy.
He's sexy.
In Bizarro world.
On Earth 2.
Andrew's a sexy man.
Yeah.
And
How
what-
sexy would you think he is the second he slaps the lid on that 55-gallon drum before you end up in his basement collection?
Hey, I was listening to him talk dirty, and my pussy got wet.
It did?
Yeah?
What spilt in your lap? Because obviously it couldn't have been him talking. Who was the klutz out there?
Huh? The suck it part.
The suck it part?
Suck it.
When he just yelled,
Suck it.
Well, Big A, why don't you say it again?
Suck it. Suck it.
You just got to wonder how many times that was the last thing somebody heard.
For that neck was snapped.
Suck it.
Last thing you hear before he pushes play on the Tom Petty Greatest Hits CD.
It's over, Johnny.
Nothing. All right. So, ladies,
Nothing.
What are you guys about?
What are we about?
Yeah, you're from L.A.
I'm from,
West Coast.
Yes, born and raised Los Angeles.
Yeah, you have that look.
Mhm.
L.A. California girl.
And Steve recruited you guys, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm a Seymour Butts Tushy girl, and this is Selena Silver, my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend?
Yeah,
You've done
the whole
any
weekend. Yes.
features together?
Yes, actually, we did War of the Girls by Seymour Butts.
War of the Girls.
Right
I
there
have that
for
one
ya.
right here. This one will go home with me.
I was at
Oh,
the
look at that.
I was at the
Girls,
premiere.
buttholes,
Were you?
squirting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The red carpet that
anal,
led down into
gaping,
a basement.
squirting, you know.
Slipped on it.
Wait, we're missing some good
What
stuff
happened?
here.
Shit.
I said I do anal, gaping, squirting, you know.
Now,
All that
anal,
great
right?
stuff.
Gaping is holding various holes open.
Stretching my asshole open.
Stretching your asshole open so you could really see deep.
Yes, deep inside
Nice.
flowers
Let's
tissue,
play
baby.
basketball.
Some gaping.
Deep
And then
inside flowers tissue, baby.
And then double penetration.
I love double penetration.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't? Of course. And then, wow, you are taking a lot of cock on the back of this box.
Yes, I take a lot of cock.
Nice.
I'm a cock lover.
Yeah? Do you really enjoy it, or is it just a job?
I really enjoy it.
You do?
I love what I do.
You always liked the cock?
Of course.
How old were you when you first got the cock?
I did anal when I first had sex, and I was 16.
So 16, before you had vaginal sex, or was it right
No,
after? Or
most of my girlfriends.
your first session?
We were trying to wait till we were married and stuff like that. 'cause
Yeah,
we were
dopey
stupid.
girls. Yeah.
Hey, we were young, you know.
Yeah.
And my girlfriends told me that it didn't hurt, so I tried it, and it hurt a little, but it wasn't that bad.
Your girlfriends told you that the ass didn't hurt?
Yeah, they said it wasn't that bad.
Is that a joke girls play on each other right now? Yeah, go ahead, it ain't bad. Oh, you can fuck me in the ass.
That's Catholic girls for you.
Yeah, Catholic girls, see? The Catholic upbringing, very
Naughty.
strict. And you go out.
Dirty
and
girls.
Did you tell Mommy you were going
God
somewhere
bless her.
else? And then we're just going to the movies.
Yeah,
and
we're going to the movies.
then you go fuck your boyfriends.
I did a lot of hand jobs in the theaters.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Want some?
Well, I think
want
if
some
you
butter
took
with your
anal the
popcorn?
first time.
Is that it? You would go to the movie theater and give your boyfriend a handy.
Of course, why not?
That's fantastic.
Whacking off to the greatest films ever made.
Sit in the back and you might be able to get away with a BJ.
Wow. You are a good egg, and that's only like $9.50 for a movie?
Hey.
So you guys want to do
You just have to pick the right movie where you know it's going to bomb and nobody's showing up, you know?
Yeah, you don't want a packed theater.
Yeah, you don't
Excuse
go to
me, you mind
Star
if I
Wars.
sit here?
Yeah.
Star Wars on opening night.
Yeah, you
No.
yeah, that's not a good one to go with.
You're going to like The Last Deuce Bigelow.
Yeah.
One
One of
weeks
those
after
movies
it's
someone
been
from
out.
Friends makes. Like when Chandler has a movie coming out.
Yeah, 2
You could
weeks
probably
in. in
anal
to the release. That's when you're going. You could be up on the stage. No one will give a shit. That's fantastic. Well, you girls... so
you guys want to do some tricks today?
Fantastic. Or
Fantastic. And the ass would be, yes.
You guys want to do some tricks today?
Some tricks? I love to do tricks.
Now, who's the squirter? You're also a squirter.
Yes.
Now, how did you learn that you could do this? It just happened?
Lots of good sex.
Good sex. And then did it just surprise you and happen one day?
No, G-spot stimulation, actually. And I had a boyfriend that had a nice curved cock. So just like whenever I come, I just squirt a lot.
So was that the first time with old boomerang dick, or did you did you know beforehand that you could squirt like that?
It was the first time.
First time, and he knew you were going to do it? Like he was a...
I think I was like I was over 18 when I was doing squirting orgasms.
Yeah. But he was
it took me a
prepared
little while
for
to
it?
get there.
He was prepared for it? He knew that you were going to do this? Or did he go, what the fuck?
He was surprised. He was
Yeah.
like, what was that? But he loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he wanted me to do it all the time. He'd like get his face in there. Yeah. I just did my first movie. It's called Flower Squirt Shower.
Flower
So I
squirt
spray my love on
shower.
everyone.
I have that one. I have flower power.
Yeah, you have flower power.
That sounds like a variety hour special from the early 70s.
It does. Doesn't it look like
George
that?
Gobel's going to
I
host
should
it.
come here. I can just
With guest star Flip Wilson.
Yeah.
Artie Johnson in the bushes.
Getting squirt.
Well, these girls got to get out of here by 10:30, I'm here.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
All right, well, we better get right to the action.
Yeah, I guess we better do our tricks quick.
Yeah. And then Big A will be your target. And you've scored how far?
I can distance up to 17 feet.
Up to 17 feet.
Is that a Guinness Book of World
It should
Record?
be.
Yeah.
It will be very soon.
You know how you tell? You look between the dorsal fin and the tail.
So we got
17 feet.
To have someone standing each foot. So.
No, we want the money shot to just be right on Big A's face.
Yeah.
We'll aim. Can you actually?
Table.
Can you actually determine how far you're going to squirt?
I'll squirt far.
Yeah. Like if you
I'll douse him. He's
if
gonna
you
come
know
out here
you got to
showered.
go 3 feet.
You're going to be showered, Big A.
How about that,
showered.
huh? Pretty hot.
I'm not guaranteeing that it's not going to go a little bit that way, but I'll try my best.
Well, what you're going to do is kind of you're going to be facing the door, and Big A is going to be over there. Yeah.
So you might want to swing the mic.
No, we can't be here like we were playing golf and the sprinklers came on. You know what I mean? We got work to do.
Hep C just flying across the studio.
Or do I just have to come right off the bat?
It's really up to you. They're on the Liberator, Anthony.
You can actually do that where you just come right away, huh?
Well, I need to suck my big candy cock first.
You got a big candy cock, don't you? Ooh. Look at she's sucking on a big candy cock.
We're getting pictures and video.
Yeah, I like to shove things down my throat, but this is pretty big.
That is pretty big. She's going to deep throat her candy cock a little bit. She's gagging.
A little gag.
That'll happen. What are you going to do?
All right, the other girl is...
rewind 20 years.
Don't just go off half-cocked, half candy-cocked. Let us know, and we'll get Big A in position. I've now got to get up here on the console.
Rewind 20 years. Sweetheart, what do you want to do when you grow up? I'm going to be
how'd you get into this?
Thank you.
How'd you get into the industry?
Pussy warm. I had a boyfriend who got me into the industry. We were freaks.
Really?
We wanted to do porn.
Was it old T-square cock or...
It was curvy cock.
It was curvy cock? I thought so.
I was born and raised in L.A., so it was just something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
It's just the definition of uninhibited.
Big A, when was the last time?
Eater ever.
When was the last time you saw anything like this? Huh? How? While ago? Yeah. Big A's good. Don't look at me. Go ahead. Look at that. Get all worked up.
Oh, there's spitting going on.
Yeah. I like that porno where they're just like spitting on each other and driving that thing home. She's Now, the one
she has the boomerang dildo.
Yeah, the one girl's working the other girl with the dildo, and then the squirter herself, she's working herself with her hand. And,
Big A, you better get ready.
Oh, fuck yeah, it's so fucking big.
My little whore.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Big A, kneel down.
Tight cunt rat.
Yeah, you like that pretty little pink pussy, Andrew?
Big A's in front of this flesh howitzer, just waiting.
How far back you want Big A to go?
He can actually scoot back a little.
Back a little further. Are you sure you squirt that far?
No, I think he's just ruining the mood.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, could you scoot back past the door?
No, she's positive.
Yeah.
Big A's about
hey,
6
she's the
feet
pro.
away now.
Is your friend there going to get wet too?
She probably will.
She likes it though.
Look at his feet. He looks like a bulldog.
He's sitting there.
Knuckles to the inside.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Wait, what's going
I'm
on?
going to do some good pumps here on my G-spot.
Okay, you
All right.
do that.
Danny, you got the right angle for the video?
And make sure you're pointed in the right direction.
I think you need here, switch places with...
That's why we got a bullseye on Big A.
Yeah, you got to move this way so we could...
And get the mic in there.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you want on my fucking cum, Andrew? Yeah, you want me to come all over you?
One more my face.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, don't move. That's
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on.
Wow, it's like he's getting maced.
Let her rip.
There's more. There's more in there. Oh, good baby.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
It's the most violent thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wow. More?
Yeah.
It's like she stabbed a melon.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Wow.
How does it feel like to have cum in your eye, Andrew?
Very good.
Yeah? Are you as wet as I am?
Yes, I am.
Wow.
That's what I want to hear.
Man, did he get a face load. Oh, the lipstick's running on his face. The Target lipstick is now running.
I like my own cum because it's really sweet.
That was, I don't know, that was...
Wasn't that insane?
I have a guy eats my pussy and I cum in his mouth and then he spits it back into mine.
Of course.
Isn't that hot?
Yeah, Daddy's got to be proud.
Of course.
My God.
That is
You can
amazing.
now, Andrew. I could probably give you a little more, but...
That is the most violent thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, you're like stabbing yourself with the dildo, and then it comes flying out.
Very violently.
Big A, let's see your face. Don't wipe it off yet. Let's get a good photo. Get an up-close picture of his face. No, get a close-up.
I only use Phallix glass, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, is that...
Because it has no give.
Yeah.
So I use glass toys because it hits the G-spot, and you can actually manipulate it better.
Ah.
Oh, that's a trick.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wanted to get a picture.
Yes, get a picture with the Big A.
Girls out there listening and they want to learn how to squirt. Flower does instructional videos on it.
Really? Where?
Instructional
where
videos.
is that?
Where can we find the videos?
If you go to selinasaw.com, she has a store there with all her videos that she signs and sells. And there's a custom section there.
This girl is just multi-talented. 2 seconds ago, she's eating pussy.
Yeah.
And now she's just like the ultimate publicist.
Plugging.
My
Yeah.
girl.
She's like, you can go to...
Wow.
A lot of people asking how...
Big A, you are soaked. Look at his shirt.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
And his pants.
It's not...
He looks about like 8 minutes into a treadmill.
Yeah.
8 for him.
It's not even
30
funny.
seconds.
It's not even funny how wet Big
Look at
A
her
is.
sliding across.
A lot of people want to know...
This will be the company.
Hello.
What happened?
What happened?
Oh,
okay.
there we go.
A lot of people want to know how far that
God
went.
bless you.
Big A was
in the way.
Big A was about 6 feet away, but the blast that hit his face shows that it could have went at least another, 6 or 7.
Yeah, there was a lot of thrust.
If he wasn't in bulldog stance, I think he would have got blown into the wall.
A lot of thrust.
I was trying to see if I hit the door.
Yeah, I think you did.
Oh, yeah, you had no problem.
Dripping a little.
God, man, we're going to need a cleaning crew after this week of radio.
Yeah.
I just washed your floors.
We're going to need a hazmat team in here.
Yeah, this is so much better than yesterday.
Yeah.
Wash
That was
this one,
good.
just
We
let
got
it dry, hang it up.
Yesterday was
Sell
awful.
this tarp online.
Yeah.
Just let everybody know that flour tissue squirted all over it.
Yeah. Big A. Look at the look Big A is giving her. You were just staring.
Andrew's got girl goo all over him.
Yeah.
Exactly. How many
I like
times
to say
does
girl goo all over you.
Do you realize that? You see the look that he's giving you? Look at her. That he wants to choke you so bad. He wants to
like a
choke
happy
the
man.
life out of you.
Looks to me like he's
He
not
actually wants to
certain.
snap your neck. Isn't that sick?
I like to be choked.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You are a freaky bitch.
I like to be smacked, too.
She's slapping her own tits, Opie.
Well, that's wonderful.
And her pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that great?
You want Big A to slap you a little bit? Can Big A slap you a little bit?
Maybe spank your ass?
Go ahead. He can give me some spanking.
Big A, spank her a little bit.
Get a mic on Big A. And Big A, we want you to talk to him as you're doing it. Get a mic on Big A.
Yeah, we still have some lines left over.
I didn't mean to kill her.
Go ahead. Yep, go ahead. And
harder.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You like that, Big A? Yeah.
He's jealous.
How long before he snaps and his childhood rage comes out?
Yeah. You're a machine, dude.
Yeah. Gonna give her the Caligula fist.
Head on. That's it, Big A?
Yeah, you like that, huh? Yeah.
What did you think?
Wouldn't.
It was pretty lame.
Baby,
It was lame, right?
ass.
What about this gaping thing, man?
You like gaping?
Yeah, what's up with the gaping?
I don't like
you
it, but...
just stretch your asshole open.
And it just opens up like, oh.
Can we throw stuff in
A
it?
little gape.
A little gape gum.
I got fucked in my ass last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. See, you can just pull it open.
Wow.
I can stick my finger in my butt, and then I'll suck on it.
I miss everything back
I can
here.
eat out of my ass. It's so clean.
You can eat out of it? Oh,
Yep.
well.
Uh-huh.
If you could.
I can stick a popsicle up there and suck on it afterwards.
You've done that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be cold.
I've even
Can you
made
stick that glass
popsicles.
dildo up your ass?
You get some sort of a headache when you do that?
I just had Lexington Steel in my ass on Saturday. I'm sure I could take this, no problem.
You could stick that. Wow, she shoves that right up her ass.
Yeah, see how far it'll go.
There it goes.
It's just disappeared, huh?
Just like that.
It's like nothing.
Can't guarantee any gaping right now, though.
No, well, it made a pop noise on the way out.
Mm-hmm.
You are a good girl.
Yes, I am.
You've come in here and just not been shy or anything.
Of course not.
I assume the gaping thing seems like a good idea when you're young, but aren't you worried about getting older and all of a sudden...
Your asshole falls out?
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I believe that if you use your muscles in your body, like your anal muscles and your vaginal muscles, and they get stronger.
Oh, so it'll be stronger and like.
Yeah,
That's one of those
if you don't use those
no
muscles,
research
then,
behind it.
then you just have a hole that people fall into. See, I have like a lot of muscles in my pussy. Like when I push,
yeah,
like they actually come, like they'll come out.
Oh yeah.
That being
Yeah.
said, I would recommend that 86-year-olds out there go and start gaping.
Yeah, but they can squirt.
Yeah, what do they have to lose, though, at that point? Might as well pick up a new hobby at 86.
Hey, they say a butt plug for an hour a day takes the stress away, for men and women.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. While you watch television.
No, I think a butt plug a day for an hour a day?
An hour a day takes the stress away.
I think that's 23 hours of stress thinking about getting a butt plug.
Have you tried it?
No.
I think I'm going to stick with the stress.
Yeah.
You can get the small one. They have
I'm going to stick with the high
ones that
blood
go by
pressure
sizes.
myself.
Oh yeah, different sizes.
Yeah, you can get the small one and then you can work your way up.
You get the Lil.
Right.
I have a huge butt plug. It's
Do they have one
wide.
called the Lil butt plug, spelled like that? L-I-L?
Well,
with a
if they
comma?
don't, then I'm gonna have to come up with one.
Also known as Daddy's Disappointment.
They can have like a
Apostrophe.
thumb. Do like a thumb one.
That's
the answer.
A thumb? No. No thumb.
You don't even like a little tongue? You don't like your salad toss? With a BJ?
No.
You don't shave your butthole, do you?
The
It's
only
hairy.
thing... No. It's not. The only thing I like down there is a Charmin and then a little aloe wipe right afterwards.
I
Cleans
like the
whole...
bidets.
And that... Yeah, well, not
I like
everybody
to turn
has
them on
one.
full blast and have them go right up my ass.
You like fight the bidet stream. You could have a battle with it and see who could. You probably like squirting and keeping it down.
Exactly.
Like two wizards going at it.
I have a friend who has a shower attachment that's a dildo, and you put it on your shower head, and you just stick it up your ass, and it
That must
goes,
be like great when company comes over. You got a high
cleaning up all my
dildo
cum.
shower head. Yeah, who's mopping up over there? Who's on? Oh well, of course, Bill the intern.
Hey, how much better was today as opposed to yesterday?
A lot better.
Yeah, a lot better.
Would you have taken the blast in the face, Bill the intern?
Potentially.
Potentially. Yeah.
You'll smell a homeless girl's ass, but you won't take.
Once you try it, you'll love
I'd much rather
it.
do that than smell that awful person's ass again.
Yeah. They had a homeless woman in here yesterday. She got naked and pulled her butt cheeks apart, and he got his nose an inch from it and inhaled deeply and almost
Oh, goodness.
Almost dropped dead.
Hope she froze to death overnight.
They pay you after that.
That wasn't a joke.
No,
He
he
meant
really means that.
This just in, Jimmy Norton has jumped from the Hollywood sign.
None of you guys have been with a girl that squirts when you have sex with her?
No.
No.
Oh, my God, you guys are missing out.
Yeah, I guess
What's wrong with these
I
women?
think that would be a surprise. That would be a little odd. Like, I can't...
you warn people beforehand?
Yeah, do you? That's a good question.
Well, I mean, everybody pretty much knows, I guess, but, like, I don't know. I mean, most
Just like your bed.
most civilians, like,
Is your bed
they're
just
more
a mess?
surprised. They're into it. Like, most people are really into it.
Or the guy's bed, doesn't that become a mess? Or
It gets wet, but it dries very fast.
yeah, but then it's,
And it's odorless.
It's just the first
It's odorless.
time
I mean, when you come on
yeah.
your bed, do you like freak out and like go wash it like right away? You probably have a billion cum stains on your bed.
I tell you, if I came a gallon on my bed, I would probably be concerned. If I came as much
I have
as you
guys
just
that
did.
they want me to because then they want to sleep in it later, and they want to smell my juices.
Wow. All right.
I could always go off the edge of the bed and just come on, off the
A
side.
lamp on the
or I can hit your
Have a knuckle
curtains.
for like a lamp or some knickknacks. Maybe you went to Cape Cod and you got a little lobster
I
magnet.
have. In fact, I did a competition where I got to squirt on flowers, and then when it got wet enough, they popped up.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we did one where we made electricity run.
For some reason I don't believe
With
that.
what?
With the water that goes through the machine, and then
like
they have
a
you
water
squirt
wheel?
on it. Yeah, they have you squirt on it, and then it goes around, and then it turns the light bulb on.
Even the water wheel is being used for pornography these days. Isn't that amazing? I love it. Well, that's something. You ever hit a radiator and...
Actually, I was doing a movie called Pussy Party for Cousin Stevie.
Pussy Party, yeah.
Number 6, I believe. And the girls were using a magic wand on me, and I was in doggy, and I squirted all over it, and I got electrocuted.
Wow, you felt a shock?
I got electrocuted like twice. They had to pull it out of the wall.
Wow.
That's terrific. Hey, nothing like feeling alive.
Yeah. Well, you are something else.
You guys want to finish with
a
anything?
True original.
Well, I recommend if women want to learn how to squirt, I recommend getting a pocket rocket.
Okay.
And using it on your clit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then also go to my site, flowertushy.net, and go to
Flower what?
SelenaSilver.com. Flowertushy, Tucci.
Okay.
.net.
Okay.
And SelenaSilver.com. And you can also buy my autographed movies on her site, too. She didn't already tell you that.
Are all the autographs smudged?
No.
You could just picture.
If you wanted to.
And I even
Smudged.
personalize it by each order.
And how do you personalize it?
With
like
your
just
name,
your name
and,
or
and
something?
I say cram it deep up my ass, and my
God
tushy
bless.
wants your hard cock.
Best wishes.
Mazel tov. Well, that's fantastic.
I love sex. All
got
sex.
your movies.
Yeah, this was...
Got 'em here.
I'm trisexual. I'll try anything.
Really?
I'm on a seafood diet. I seafood, I eat it.
Imagination.
Anything that is a willing partner or something, in a sense.
Doesn't matter. You'll try it. The slow clap.
The 80s.
Yeah, you go, girl!
Thank you, Opie and Anthony.
Bravo.
Thank you for letting me come on your show.
No worries.
Oh, come on the show.
You guys definitely just didn't
This is the opening for
disappoint.
Ben
Thank
Sparks
you,
at the
Andrew.
DC Improv.
All
And
right,
my
Andrew.
human target.
Andrew, would you like to thank the ladies?
Andrew, get
Step
on
up
mic.
to that mic there.
Any
and,
final words, Andrew?
Yeah, let us know how you feel about it.
Yes, I'd like to thank Flower Tushy. It was very good.
Are you dry already? You're getting there, huh?
Almost, yeah.
Yeah.
He is
It's not
soaked.
too wet.
He's completely soaked.
Why, you think you got one more in you? You want to just squirt him one more time?
I could try.
Yeah, give it a whirl for the grand
All right,
finale.
grand finale.
And then we'll take a break.
And
Here's,
Robin, we got to plug your sex stuff there. The sex.
MySexyStore.com.
You got to get on mic.
All right.
MySexyStore.com.
MySexyStore.com.
Thanks to Flower for using my products over there.
All right.
Here we go. One more.
Oh, my God.
Wow, that was fast.
Jesus Christ. That was like 3 seconds.
No. That's all I got for Andrew.
Wow. All right. Little more for him. Right in the mug.
Bravo. We'll go to break with this from our Demented World
Looks like a
CD.
busted artery.
It makes a little sense today. Hi, Mom. I'm in porno.
Rehydrate now.
Who's this?
Michelle?
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony program. Once again, I want to say hi. We want to say thank you, actually, to Flower Tushy, Tucci, and Selena Silver for that little act they just performed.
I'm on that website when I go home.
That was amazing.
You're calling it amazing?
Yes, amazing. Like anything else, like seeing a high wire act at a circus. Amazing.
It was disturbing.
Yeah. The only was the
it was
going into her ad and then into her mouth. That's disgusting.
It was very violent.
The old familiar smell of Lysol.
Eric,
after something horrific happened.
Eric from Jersey has a little problem, and Eric from Jersey is an ass. Why aren't you asking them why it's fake? Which it absolutely is. I thought you guys weren't so gullible. Ask her to do it again. I'll bet you $1,000 she can't, because it was piss. All capital, 1,000 exclamation points after that. Couple of posts up. It was piss. Don't be so stupid. Again, caps, all exclamation points. And again, 2 posts up. It was piss. Even porn message boards have discussed this topic. Oh, the doctors at the porn message boards have discussed this topic with video porn directors telling the secret. Dude, if you knew anything about anything, and if you were here watching, we've seen girls piss, and we've seen girls do this. It's different. It's absolutely different. And the place doesn't smell like piss. It would smell like
wouldn't it smell like piss?
And it would come out like piss. It wasn't. Eric from Jersey. Eric from Jersey. Let's see. It just says WRT@AOL.net as his email address. Maybe you can enlighten him with some literature.
Hey, Rocco.
Yeah.
Oregon, what's up?
Hey, not much. Am I on the air?
Yeah, go ahead.
My girlfriend's a squirter, and it is the greatest thing ever. She just squirted on me last night. And it tastes sweet as honey.
No, it's piss.
Oh, God. Not tastes sweet as honey. Ugh.
And it's not piss either, I guarantee it.
All right, thank you. A lot of people very excited by that last segment.
Like his face is already glazed.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Jason.
Sweet as honey. Ugh.
Jason.
Yeah, I just want to say good job, guys. You guys have me fucking laughing for the fucking past half hour. First with that fucking blind hole, and now fucking Big Gay getting blasted in the fucking face.
That girl was very nice.
Yeah, we like Krista, the blind girl. All right, thank you.
Now.
I see Black Earl is here. He's got a big show this weekend on 202,
Yes,
the Black Rock Coalition. We'll be on for 2 hours tomorrow night at midnight.
Tomorrow evening.
Rhythm Nation gear, as always.
That's why he's Black Earl. Dresses all in black every day. Same thing.
Where's Eric
It's like
Logan?
a cartoon character.
We need
Looks
Eric
like
Logan.
Denzel at like the premiere to like Malcolm X in like 1992.
Right.
Where's Elo?
Elo's here? Stop it.
No, we need him on the phone. We got to announce the arch enemy today. A lot of people are beyond pissed.
Why don't we just announce it?
I think because someone's job is at stake.
Whose?
I think I figured it out.
What?
I figured it out.
Tell me.
It's Anthony's cook.
I think
it's not douchebag.
Well, this guy has signed his contract and he's going to be joining XM.
Yeah.
But I think there may be a little shuffling that might happen down in D.C., and that's why we can't announce it yet.
Oh, I got it. Someone's being replaced.
That's what I'm thinking.
And the head has to roll? Or is the head going to roll, or is the head just going to end up in another department?
I don't know, but we have to announce it, Eric. We're starting to look stupid now.
Where's Elo?
Well, Monday will come around soon enough, right?
Oh, my God, they'll kill us. You have no idea what these guys are capable of.
I think they're very patient. They're very patient people.
Pests are capable of things.
They are. I met them at shows. They're very nice. Not hostile at all.
Patient.
What's up, Ben?
He's in a meeting with Hugh.
Oh, boy.
No, he's not. We're right here. You don't want to do that whole thing? The Abbott and Costello? He's meeting with you. No. Opie's right there. Yeah.
First base.
So that would be one of your type of jokes there, Ben.
Hey, Ben likes those jokes. All right, Dangerous Toys. The list is out for this holiday season. And we got the audio.
Yes, we do.
Very important for the parents out there.
Danger.
Listen closely.
This holiday season, your kids will use everything from crayons to emails to write out their wish lists. But before you shop, you should check that against the watch list, an annual list of toys that could be hazardous to your children.
This fist is sold for clobbering time
Seems every year there's no shortage of dangerous toys to make lists like this one.
As a parent of 3, I would like to know that when we go into the toy stores this year, the toys that we select are safe for our children.
These 10 are just a small sample of the trouble lurking on shelves this holiday season, most of them choking hazards.
Even after all these years of talking about these same hazards, we're finding them on the shelf. On the package, by the way, it says, "Caution, do not aim at eyes or face." And this is a product sold for children, a toy supposedly.
The group Watch, or World Against
the girl
Toys
that was just
Causing
in here?
Harm, makes a clever name, but this group is powerful too. Year after year, toys on this list are off the shelves by the next holiday season.
There are plenty of things we can't protect our children from, and why not be a little bit more conscious about the toys we buy?
And you can check out the entire list of dangerous toys on this website, toysafety.org.
I like the one they're having a problem with this year. It's called Tweezers and Outlet. It's a great toy for the kids, ages 3 and up. I did that when I was a kid.
You did that one?
Yeah. Grabbed the tweezers and shoved it in an outlet. But luckily, I was holding the tweezers behind where they met, so it shorted out through the tweezers and made a big spark. But if I was holding them up, then there would have been a problem. Did that, but the toys we used to play with as kids would never even make the shelves these days. I mean, remember something? It was called Incredible Edibles. It was an oven. You got pretty much a forge, a foundry, and it came with this metal mold, and you would put this plastic goop, they called it, just goop. Didn't need an ingredient list on it. It was just called goop.
Lead mold.
And you pour it in, lead mold. And then you use these tongs to put it in this oven and let it cook for a while. Then the same tongs would, and they're spring-loaded tongs that fit in these precariously small little holes and everything. You pull this now metal mold out, and it's red hot. This is a toy for children. This red-hot branding iron full of goop.
Steel worker.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you're doing. You sparks are flying out. You wait for it to cool, which took like hours, and then you'd peel this thing out that was made of goop, and you'd play with it because now it's a little spider or a bug or something like that. And then, of course, hence the name Incredible Edibles. It's not only incredible, it's edible. And you would eat it. You could eat this fucking thing. And God knows what type of DuPont chemical mixture this thing was made out of.
Not to mention the fact that you're baking it in a lead tray.
Yeah, the tray that it was made out of was lead. So you're pouring this mixture that you're eating in this lead tray. Just one example. Another, Click-Clacks were great.
Click-Clacks. How about lawn darts?
Lawn darts were always a good one. Click-Clacks were... like they use it as a weapon in Australia or something. It's a weapon. What is it, a bolo?
South America.
Something they call it,
Slingshot.
South American. The slingshot. They'd sell them to kids, and it was a toy. It's a
bow and arrows
toy.
they would sell?
Yeah. Yeah, bow and arrow.
The kid across the street used to play this game. He was older than us. We'd go out in like this field area, and he would just shoot the thing up in the air in our general direction, and we'd like almost looking at like a pop fly, and you'd have to try to run out of the way.
Whoa! Yeah, get out of the way.
Cars driving by, no one stopped us.
Yeah, this is a newer version, and they all now, the same stuff comes from China and Taiwan, and I guess they get here on ships with refugees and put them out, but it's called Fun and Games Fantastic Plastic Bubbles. This used to be called Super Elastic Bubble Plastic. And what it is this, it's a little tube of plastic material on the end of a straw. You gum it up on the end and blow into it and make these huge balls of plastic. It's like a half balloon, half bubble. The thing is, you would breathe in. If, God forbid, there's never any valves on these straws, you accidentally re-inhaled what you would put in the balloon, this toxic mixture would mix with the what you blew in, the air you blew in, and go into your lungs, and it was... you might as well just wrap your mouth around an exhaust pipe of a car. It was that toxic. You get dizzy and pass out and faint. And they have to put these warning labels on, and then eventually they just disappear. But the toys, every single toy was fucking dangerous. Just a hazard. Remember that Star Trek disc shooting gun?
All the disc shooters.
Every kid had that.
Those things rock.
And those little discs could slit your eyeball. They were sharp, and the choking hazard for that fucking thing.
I like when they say on the audio, they say that, they're identifying these toys, and they'll be off the shelf next year.
Next year.
Yeah. They'll be on the shelf this year.
Yeah.
They'll be a hazard
They're
this
here.
year.
And next year, what happened to last year?
Yeah, next year we'll take care of it.
There'll be new toys next year that'll take the place.
Let's say hi to Rod in Tennessee. Rod.
I have a wood burner. How about the wood burner? That was a real safe one.
I can't remember that.
Yeah, what was that, for engraving or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, engraving in wood. You write your name, but it'd get like 350 degrees on the tip and plugged into the wall with like a 4-foot cord.
And the problem with a lot of these toys, they didn't give you enough stuff, so then you would use it for something else. Now you're engraving your initials in the wall in your room, on your brother's ass, well, whatever's around. You don't care.
There was also the guy online too has one of the most dangerous things that were given to children. Mitch, what do you got?
How about the chemistry set with the nice Bunsen burner?
Yeah, chemistry set or the lead. The lead, I guess, soldiers. You would make lead soldiers. They'd give you a mold, give you lead, and a little thing on the end of a stick, a cauldron, and you'd put it in a fire and melt lead. And the toy, if you really break this thing down, you're giving your child molten lead as a toy to just pour into molds.
Well, this was before VCRs and all that shit. You
Right.
gotta keep them occupied.
No video games.
Give them like an X-ray machine and like a noose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. See your own foot bones. All right, it's an X-ray machine. I do this all day.
They always said fun for hours. Preoccupy those little monsters.
All right, well.
Oh, that was good, too. Yeah, the Johnny 07 gun with the plastic bullets that Scott is bringing up on the phone. You dump a bunch of these yellow plastic BBs into this gun. It was almost a BB gun. It's plastic BBs, so you figure, it can't be that dangerous. But again, your eyeball right out. And as far as choking goes, forget about it.
And the pumps that... The more you pumped it, the harder the shot got.
Yeah.
So you pump it for like an hour, and you can put a hole through. Like,
you do
small
some
wood.
damage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're running out of show. We want to see if Black Earl's ready for the Black Rock Coalition.
Earl.
We're going to start doing some crazy things on the weekends here on 202. We're starting with Earl. He's had this dream for many, many years. He's doing the Black Rock Coalition live tomorrow night at midnight, East Coast time, right here on 202. You ready for it, Earl?
Yeah. I'm still kind of in Ron and Fez mode, but I am very much in Ron and Fez mode, but once...
You better be. Ronnie.
Hey, Ron.
Here comes Ron.
So a lot of black artists, interviews, phone calls. What's the plan?
All of the above.
None of the above. Something of the above. Now, I don't want him shirking his responsibilities on your show, Ron.
He's been gone ever since you guys gave him this opportunity. I got one man down.
Yeah.
Fez Watley is out, which, Opie, I really don't blame you for. I don't know where Fez's
the heart attack
head...
thing? Where's that audio?
I don't know where Fez's head is with that, but... so
Fez
now,
got a long list, yeah.
Yeah. Now Earl's head's in the stars. He's got no time for me.
My thoughts, my brain is on the show.
Yeah, just like our own Jimmy Norton. Let's use him as an example. Doing our show, third mic, and then all of a sudden this HBO thing comes up.
Right.
And it's like, no, guys, I'm still with you. I'm still there. And did we get one call from Jimmy Norton all week?
We haven't heard from him in 2 weeks.
Not a phone call or nothing from Lil Jimmy. He's out there doing his own thing. Earl's here, but he's doing his own thing. He knows this is great.
I'm trying to just bounce off somebody off the show, and I'll ask him a question. He'll be like, what about the moon glows? Do you think they were rock? And I'm like, I don't know, Earl. I don't know any of that.
The guy's co-pilot is down.
Yeah.
You know? That's it.
I should have got one of those apprentice idiots from last night just to come in and help out.
How are things going with the program with a man out?
Oh, it's a nightmare.
I've been listening.
Absolutely a nightmare. You know, I used to think that Fez depended on me. Now I figured out the truth.
It's a balancing act.
I need him there all the time.
It's a seesaw.
Yeah.
I've heard the shows, and you're doing a great job.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what you say, but...
And no, I'm just saying some of the people now that you are forced to deal with on the program because Fez isn't here, I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, you know, I'm talking to Bobby the intern about Plamegate. It's not going to really happen.
Those broads you brought on.
Oh, yeah.
Holy
that's,
shit.
Elo's friends. Well, actually, they were booked to do the show. Fez actually used to do a show with them.
I heard one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard out of a woman's mouth on that show.
What was that?
When you were talking about how Opie and Anthony were walking out of the office and they saw us come in, and she was asking questions about Opie and said that we only date girls that are their daughter's age, and she goes, "The old chicken makes good soup."
Yeah, I didn't...
Out of every disgusting thing I've ever heard in my broadcasting career, that hit a nerve that was so putrid.
Right.
Old chicken makes great soup.
But the weird thing is
it doesn't even make sense.
No, and it's rude.
87, we'd have banged all of them. And, like, it's now like, our point is, we're still okay, but they're not. That's the black and, you know what I mean?
Would have taken those parachute pants off of them in a second.
Z Cavaricis right down to the floor.
Capizios off their feet.
That's the sad thing about life.
Take our jellies off and suck those toes.
Anthony, we got to get this Jägermeister read in before we get out of here for the weekend. Yeah,
but we love Jaeger. We love Disturbed. We love COC. You want all three? Chance to win. Win custom tour prizes from Schecter, Coffin Case, and Peavy. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster online or Ticketmaster.com. For more info, visit JägermeisterMusicTour.com. Can you even fit that many letters in one of those lines there up on your browser? JägermeisterMusicTour.com, or easier, Disturbed1.com. It's the number one. Don't spell it. Disturbed1.com. Brought to you by Jägermeister Liqueur, 35% alcohol by volume. Nice. Must be at least 21 to receive prizes. Prizes where permitted, not prohibited by law. Of course, it would be stupid. And if you're in Cleveland right now and you want to see Disturbed at the House of Blues tonight, call in to win a pair of VIP tickets and meet Disturbed.
How cool is that?
Call in right now. Only if you're in Cleveland, though. Don't fuck this up for the Cleveland people. Give a call right now. You go see Disturbed, COC, House of Blues, VIP tickets, and meet the band. Here you go.
All right, we got to wrap up. Bill Burr, thank you. It was a great week of radio.
It was
absolutely.
I lost a lot of innocence this week.
You did. You're coming to the dark side. I feel
every
it.
Every time I come in here and I walk out, I feel a little bit of me.
You feel a little bit of you. You leave a little bit of your innocence here.
We have another piece of your soul.
I love it. He
really
is
falling
into the dark side, and it's making me feel a little better about myself.
And he's got a big gig at Rascals, Montclair, New Jersey next week. Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I got all the info.
Possibly Sunday.
Up on MySpace and BillBurr.com. I'm also on that Friday night Greg Giraldo show tonight.
Okay.
That's
on Comedy Central.
Yeah, well, we basically yelled at each other for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I want to see that. Uncomfortable moments.
You'll be back soon. I'm hearing rumors that the Norton HBO show, Louis C.K. show, has already been picked up for a second season.
Yeah, I hope so. We're never seeing Jimmy.
It's over with Jimmy.
Jimmy's done.
Bill, we really love you.
Oh, God, I got to get up at 6 a.m. every day.
We love Bill Burr.
I mean, the thing, and then Ronnie, what? You need Patrice or anything?
No.
You want one of our guys?
Sit here and yell at her for 4 hours.
Is that what it's going to be?
Yeah.
All right.
Ron and Treese.
Right, Ron and Treese. I like it.
Earl is going to be doing a show for us on 202 tomorrow night at midnight, the Black Rock Coalition, midnight to 2. And then next weekend we're going to have somebody else do something stupid on this channel on the weekend.
Someone else do something stupid?
Yeah, it's gonna
you implying that what Earl is doing is going to be stupid?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm actually going to say if you listen to it with an open mind,
come in.
That there's going to be a couple of gems in there.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Big A. Get Big
A.
He's jumping up and down.
Big A, what's up?
I want to wish my friend Denise a happy birthday. Tomorrow's her birthday, and I want to wish her a happy birthday. Yeah, I promised I would. I want to wish her a happy birthday.
All right, piss face.
You're still soaked, by the way.
You wear a dress? Was there something with the dress?
Yeah. Kev, quickly, where are you going to be?
I'm going to be at the National Comic Book and Sci-Fi Expo today and tomorrow, Penn Plaza Pavilion, right across from Madison Square.
Go see Big Kev down there with the geeks. Who's the big star down there?
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher.
Whoa,
that is the biggie.
Hey.
Is she wearing the suit?
I hope not.
Yeah.
Carrie Fisher.
That's huge, though, for one of those sci-fi conventions.
It sure is, Anthony.
Could I have your autograph?
Are you going to be doing audio?
Head, doesn't he?
Interviews?
I'm going to try, but...
He might do interviews for our show.
Give it a whirl.
All right, make sure
they
you listen to
always
Black
work
Girl
so
this
well.
weekend and call the FU line and comments. We have some good audio on Monday, all right?
And support Ron as he's doesn't have to spend. The Ron Show now.
Anthony?
Yeah.
SK.
See you on Monday.